a bunch of
People love
like
you.
you said, yeah. So
Yeah.
it's like on the same one, some girl was like, I just fast forward when Keon talks, and if he's on,
And she spelled your name wrong.
He's so wrong. And she was like, if he's on Zooming, I won't watch it. But I was just like, then now what? And then she goes, yeah, I'm not saying fire him, but like maybe you should take a break. I'm like, let's say you did say.
God damn.
Let's say you did say fire Keon.
Right.
They're gonna go, yeah, lady in the comments. Let's do that.
We glad you told us
Well,
that.
we kept Chaz in a cage for a long time because they said, yeah, I like Chaz in the cage.
Chaz in the cage was life.
That
I
was
was
dope.
feeling
It was
that.
a good time. I wish you could do it in here. Sometime.
That's where you deserve to be.
I just always wonder what their end game is. Like the people who fuss when you're in Versus. What are you gonna stop making comments in Versus?
Oh, yeah.
Like what do you, I don't.
Hey,
understand.
Tony had a whole
The
petition.
petition was gone.
A
I was like,
petition.
you know
The
what I'm
petition
saying?
was wild.
That's
Bro,
hilarious.
That
The
takes,
petition?
That takes time
That's
and
so much
energy
effort.
to
Yeah.
start a petition.
I just hate that people don't see who I'm talking to. You know what I'm saying? Because 18 people ask me, what's the score in the verses? And then I
Right.
give the score, and then somebody be like, nobody cares. I'm like, literally 18 people just asked me what the
Right.
score was. You see that? But they don't see it. You don't see everything that I see.
I just
Yeah,
go
I
like,
think if you ain't verified, I think if you ain't verified, they don't see your comments like that.
I don't know.
It's.
how they
I think
do
it's
it.
who you follow because I'll see Tony, I'll see Afion, I'll see Spice,
Yeah.
but then it's like random people. I never saw the comments. So I
Okay.
think Versus has changed. Remember before you could just see everything, and Versus
Right.
started filtering to who you mess with. I guess.
Man, I'm loving this effort from DC up there. Man.
DC is
DC
in
here.
Arizona,
He in
y'all.
Arizona,
Man,
but he here.
man,
He was
we-
like, I'm going to show
You in the
up.
hotel room?
Yeah, I'm
That's a
daddy
nice
issues till I
hotel
die,
room.
baby.
have you been
Is
recording?
that
Daddy
the
issues
sign?
right here.
Hilarious. Have you guys started already?
What?
What?
We been rolling?
Oh, yeah. We
Oh, yeah.
rolling.
Oh,
I didn't know. I'm
You know,
sorry.
Cam be like,
I know
we
Cam is like, we ain't got time for all
Take
this
your
shit.
shades off, man.
I can't, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's why they
I
don't
just-
want
He
you here,
did two
Chad.
pull-ups.
You know what
What
I'm
you mean?
saying?
He got to wear the shades.
I just
it
did
goes
2
with the new
pull-ups yesterday.
image.
I can't move my
Sick of
back,
them
but you know what I'm
glasses, man.
saying? You know,
Welcome
it is
back,
what it is.
Chad.
Hey, thanks, DC. I appreciate that, man.
Chaz
talking
missed
to
2
him.
episodes.
So when you come back different, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
know,
I
he's
appreciate
out here
being
working
here,
and,
but, thanks, Craig, man, for keeping the seat. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tony Keon, keeping the hot, the spot hot.
Try to
while I
collab
think.
real quick in the studio. What time you wake up, DC?
Bro, I woke up at 8, went to the gym, but I gotta be up. I gotta do a COVID test for to go to Miami.
They gonna
So I'm
dig in
waiting
your
for-
nose?
This will be my second one in 2 days, bro.
Yeah.
The specials in Miami.
Yeah, the specials in Miami.
For sure on the 8th.
Craig, you going?
Yeah, for sure. For
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. I started drinking already.
Miami.
Hilarious.
Miami. I like Miami, man.
I haven't been yet, man.
I like the way the sky
You've
look
never
out
been
there.
to Miami?
No.
Oh, it's
I
a
do too.
special place.
I wanted to
I
go when
like
I
it.
was single, man.
Like,
I
Nah.
feel like
Nah, I don't
Miami's
wanna
like
go.
Latin LA. Like, and when I say Latin, I mean Latin America.
It's
not
like
Mexican,
Vegas
like-
on drugs.
Oh,
If that
wait,
makes sense.
that's Vegas
I
on
don't
drugs?
agree with either one of y'all.
You say you don't?
You ain't been to Miami.
Have you gone with Craig to Miami?
Like when I was
Well, no,
walking
I
the
haven't
streets,
gone anywhere with
I
Craig.
get the Vegas vibe. When I was walking down, it was just everybody on the street. Just,
Really, nobody on the strip is from Miami. It's
Right.
like Vegas. Nobody on the strip is from
Right.
Vegas.
And all the waitresses half naked, and just on the corner. I was like, yeah, I can see the Vegas.
Vegas
vibe.
is better during the week.
I like Vegas during the week. It's great.
Chill.
It's
Because
great.
the
can
weekends
walk
just be
around.
jam-packed.
Weekends
the
is
weekends
is
insane.
I be having fun in Vegas.
I do.
It's
I
a
ain't
good
gonna
time.
lie.
Every time I go, I'll be like,
The weekends in
Yeah.
Vegas, you could become somebody different. Like bus drivers be up there just balling out. You be like, okay, he wore all his jewelry today. He a different guy.
out here at the hard weeks bus.
I like the randomness.
That just sound like a busted
I was
nut.
like, wait, what?
At the hard weeks bus, man.
I like the randomness
You know how they
of
be
Vegas.
offering the hookers on the street in Vegas? Who falls for that? I mean, they be like, hey.
Oh, when they be
Dude.
handing out the cards?
But you see
Yeah.
the cards all over the street.
People
Like
fall
on the
for it.
sidewalk.
And they
When you
want to keep
first-
doing it for
if-
years.
If
and
you
people
from out
didn't
of
fall for
town,
it.
that's exciting. You're like, oh, they be
Right.
doing this here? Wow.
If you from out of town and you just hit on the slots, it's a different story.
Man,
Now you got hooker money.
You got hooker money.
hooker money.
You didn't have it before. It's like, oh shit.
I done
Stumbled up
I can
on-
go home and pay my mortgage, or get this hooker
Y'all remember
money.
y'all first time ever going to Vegas?
Yep.
Yeah. I was 17 and I hit on the slots and it started raining down money and the dude was like, you can't take that. Where's your ID? And I was like, oh.
Dang,
Oh, he came
for
and
real?
got you?
Yeah, I was walking by the I was at the Luxor and I
You
was
was
just
like
walking
Rusty
by and I was like, let me throw
Griswold,
this
man.
in there and it hit. I was like, yeah. And it's like, where's your ID? And I was like,
Really?
So that money was
Damn.
just.
it's just there.
House always wins, baby.
When I did mine, I went and cashed it in, and then I went cash it a second time. They was like, "Let me see your ID," and I left because I was not old
Y'all
enough.
was really Rusty Griswold.
So, but I got the money, and then on the second turn in, they was like, "Where's your ID?" I was like, "I gotta go."
Yeah, once
just
it started
did that.
making noise, the little dude in the suit came by. I was like, yeah. He's like, your ID, son? I was like,
House always wins.
My first time in Vegas, I partied so hard. When we got back, I slept Monday.
you was
Like
a teen?
The whole no, I wasn't 20 something.
Oh wait, so you
The-
gambled somewhere else when you won? With the
Yeah.
no ID. Oh, okay.
Other times it was Reno and somewhere else.
Gotcha.
But Vegas, we partied 3 days straight, just hard as hell, and I slept all of my.
Where'd y'all stay at?
You know what? Somebody's mom had a timeshare, so we had a real nice. We had a
What's
real
the
nice
timeshare we got?
room, like double room, the whole.
You got
bit.
timeshare, Tony?
Yeah.
Where we going, man?
Never use
Man.
that time.
I be
You
using
gotta-
my mom's.
I never use.
You got to use it.
So where's
Otherwise,
your,
you
where's
just
your
I'll be-
timeshare at?
yeah. Where's it at?
Mine or Tony?
Tony's.
It's in different locations, but there's
Okay.
one in Vegas. Yeah, I've never used it.
How
once
long?
since my
How long you had
divorce.
it?
Since we was married, like I would say, 2010 maybe.
Dang, and you never use
I
it?
never used
You're
it.
They be
crazy.
you
good.
know, it's funny. I took my mom on a trip, and all I had her do the whole time was go to them timeshare things,
Uh-huh.
just because they pay you to go to them.
They do.
So I was like, I'll pay for your trip out here, but everything else you do, you gonna get that timeshare money for your trip.
Because that's how they get you, man. They pay you to go. They lure
Like,
you
we'll
in.
give you 200.
And then we ended up getting the timeshare. And we was like, man. But Reed was using it. She still used it, but I never did.
No.
Nah.
Yeah, with
Is it a
mine-
monthly fee?
Yeah, like we had a monthly fee, and then there's a maintenance fee. So I was just
okay.
paying the maintenance fee, but I was just never going. You know, I don't really be vacationing
It's
like
usually great for your kids. Like your kids will take full advantage of it. Once you
Oh,
tell them,
yeah.
like, we got timeshare, they'll be like, what?
that. Like
Yeah.
Reed, she'll usually go to Palm Springs all the time, because we were talking about it like last week, because it was like a charge on there or something. So we was talking about it. I was like, I never use that mug. And I was like, I'm down to sell it if you are, because I never go.
We only use it
Wasteful.
now because
Mhm.
Kyron lives in Vegas. So now we be going out there. So
Yeah.
we like, Mom, we need the timeshare. She's like, all right.
All right.
Oh, for
Cute
sure.
enough.
Vegas, Miami.
How many times do you get to use it? Like in a year?
The one we have is like once a year, once every 2 years. It's one of those.
How much is it
For
for once a year?
Yeah.
That's not worth it so far.
You say it sounds
It
worth
don't.
Well,
I mean,
they
it
usually,
ain't all
they
that.
usually have a
You
window.
got like a point system.
Yeah.
So if you get this spot, it'll be more points than this spot. If you get it at this time, it'll be. So it's all about the points you use up.
My aunt is
You
the
get a certain
king
amount of points every
timeshares.
year.
She said she's a
She's the king of timeshares because she used to work for a shipping company. So she would ship all her food to the timeshare and then go there for like 2 weeks.
Hilarious.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, but I never,
They be cool though.
What is it? First come, first serve though. Like if someone else books it, is it
That's
priority?
just it.
You have priority, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, usually have a certain amount of days, like in a certain month of the year. Or
and
something
depending
like
on what kind you got, you might be able to, pull seniority or whatever.
Oh,
Right.
I was never that passionately into it. I was thinking about timeshares, like if I was on the road and had a gig
Yeah.
out there and needed a place to stay, then I would be like, yeah, I'll use the timeshare.
Genius.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
but then once they started covering the room, I was like, I don't need that timeshare.
Right.
So it just be that.
I was trying to tell you, I don't like going anywhere that I have to pay for now because doing stand up, somebody pay for you to
Bro.
be somewhere.
Man, you know what I'm saying? So it's
I was like,
hard
I don't
to.
want to pay to travel somewhere.
That's why I don't go
Right.
on vacations. I'd be like, man, because I feel
It's
like
weird,
I'm on vacation when I'm on the road sometimes.
right?
Even
And
though
it's
I'm
weird
working.
not coming back with money. I got to come back with money.
I definitely got to come back with money.
Right. It's I'm like, just going somewhere to spend money sounds crazy to me.
Right.
Now,
Yeah, it
now,
sounds insane.
Yeah.
Stand up is unfair with the rooms they give you. Like you get nice ass rooms when you go out of town.
Not when you start.
And then you go on your own, be like, damn, this is how much it costs.
Yeah. When you see the price, because I'll be looking at the price
Bruh.
sometimes when they cover my.
When I'm signing out on the
yeah,
day, I'm
I'm
like,
like,
"Woo."
woo, man, couldn't be me. Couldn't
I would
be
treat
me.
myself this
When
good.
I see the
Man.
prices of the room, sometimes I be like judging my set based on. I'm like, I'm glad I did well.
Man.
They spent This amount of money on the room?
I did a gig in Florida, man. I got paid good, but that set was mediocre as hell. I was like, man, it wasn't even worth it. But, I tried. It was them.
You said,
I was giving 100%. They was just like.
Was it late Friday crowd energy?
It was worse than that.
Ooh.
It was like, I was like, man, this is tough.
I'm over there looking at DC's room like I know he wouldn't spend for that room. I know he wouldn't. That looks nice.
Heavens,
though.
give us
Did
we get a tour?
Give
Give us a tour of the room,
Let's
DC.
Oh no, I got everything. It's elementary.
Man, we don't. It's the hotel.
DC got his sex toys
Oh,
out.
you
What
got
you trying to
doo-doo stains draws on the
What you
bed.
trying to hide?
It's always Chaz that try to blow your spot. He's like, show us the whole
Show us the
room.
tour.
Show us the room.
I can tell it's nice.
You got a
already.
whole apartment.
Oh man, you look at
Yo,
that.
DC keeping the camera
They got-
high. He ain't
What you
slick.
hiding?
They got
DC
hardwood on the
Keeping
ceiling.
the camera high as
Oh,
hell.
I know.
We go.
Yo, that's a nice
I got
room,
my
though.
favorite shirt.
Oh,
Hey.
the hella.
Oh, I love that hotel.
I got a red one for you.
I know that hotel. That's with the nice little bar downstairs.
I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
don't walk by any mirrors because I feel like we're gonna see DC's ass.
Oh yeah, DC ain't got zero pants on.
He just put a
They
nice
got
shirt
the
on.
artwork in there.
The artwork is crazy in the back.
We just see his butt cheeks as he walks by.
DC gonna be like
Sorry, guys.
Craig's
I
uncle
did
Keon.
that one time on accident. I was doing a video clowning forensic files, and I just got out the shower, and so I forgot about the mirror. So my cheeks was all up in there. I posted it and everything. They was like, the cheeks. I was like, well, you saw.
With the porn.
Yeah. There's a hotel in Arizona somewhere. It's got like an old school vibe, but I forget the name of it. It's like an old school Art Deco type of vibe in there.
That's I think that's that one. They have
What's
like,
the
all
name?
the- they have the artwork
What's the
all
name of that one?
downstairs.
I can't say where we're at right now. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
But
that's right.
you'll be gone next week.
Yeah,
though.
you'll be gone by the time this drop.
Oh.
Well, unless
Nah.
the patrons
Better
go
safe,
there.
better safe than sorry.
It's the Foundry.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, that ain't the
Foundry.
one I was
It's a
thinking
nice
of.
one. They got
See, I done risk it all, and it wasn't even the one, nigga.
Might be at. How old was you when you went to Vegas, Chad?
I'm trying to think of the first time.
It wasn't with me, was it?
I think it might have been. I think so.
When we was gambling with the Ethiopian
Well, we went.
dealers?
She was so gorgeous, bro.
Yeah, they were, man.
There was
we
two
kept getting
times.
these African dealers. We
Oh,
was like,
it
man.
was great. There was. I think I've been with you 2 or 3 times. There was that one we were downtown. Remember that one?
Franklin and Chaz. that
Yeah.
weekend.
That was a good time. And then, the one in here. I'm trying to remember if it was. I might have
You
been my
went
first
with me too when I started planking everywhere.
Oh, we remember I was on.
forgot about that,
Yo, I was in between two parking meters. You remember
Yeah,
that? Man,
yeah.
it was
We
so
was
stupid.
Plank City
It
out
was
there.
everywhere, bro.
I planked underneath that Confederate flag.
It was so dumb. It was everywhere.
That's crazy.
And then people ruined it.
You could tell what
I remember
year
hey,
it was off of you was
The
planking.
The blanket.
Yeah.
we were in Seattle, and I was calling Chaz a buster because he wouldn't plank in a waterfall.
Oh,
Put your
yeah.
face in the-
DC was really trying to
soft.
peer pressure me to blink in a waterfall.
Sore.
Like we didn't have a whole day.
What if he drowned doing that? Planking this waterfall, Chaz.
I was like, no, DC was like, you ain't good. You scared. I'm not planking in water. You a bitch. I'm not planking in
DC
water,
plank?
DC. No.
Oh,
Hell
man,
nah.
look out, man.
DC, like, my shirt gonna get dirty. I don't even want it.
Look out, man.
I'm sick of DC, bro.
Well, welcome back to another episode of Daddy Issues. Yeah.
I'm back.
The gang's all here.
Yeah.
Technically.
Kind of.
Technically.
a
Sorry.
little bit.
Sorry, I
DC
missed
is
you.
here.
He here.
I want to apologize to anybody who missed me. I was gone for 2 weeks. I had to work.
It was one person. It was one person that missed you.
Only one person here?
No,
No,
one
not
person
here.
that didn't.
On the yeah, YouTube was not nice to me.
Where was you at, man?
I was working on set. I was working.
Tell the people what you was doing, man.
It's weird now.
I'm like, DC's working, but he's here.
Nah, man, they
I
want to know
couldn't-
why
I
you
couldn't-
was missing.
I was I'm a head writer and producer of the show for MC Light coming
Oh,
out.
then he's gonna floss on
Well,
us.
see, I tried
Well,
not
I
to.
pushed that.
I
pushed
tried
the
not
floor.
I
to.
felt it all right here.
Because I want the people to know that it was worth it.
It was
Yeah.
worth it.
You could have just said I was at work. I'm
Nah, that
executive
ain't enough.
producer.
I
He
did
did
say
say that. He
Ain't
said it's at
enough.
work, and Tony was like, "No, tell them what
so
you
I,
were doing."
I had to be there all day. I was pretty much the one running the
Executive
day
producers
to day.
don't have to be there.
I'm not the EP. I'm the middle. I'm just producer. That E, you don't got to do nothing. That sounds amazing.
That's what you waiting on.
Oh
Right
bro.
up your punk ass at.
This producing thing, that's work. I didn't think it was gonna be this much work, but it's a lot of work. It's all
You're
day
responsible for everything.
for everything. It is all day and night. I
From
was
the
exhausted,
shoes they
bro.
put on to the words that come out their mouth.
Every single thing they ask you,
Yeah.
everything. I mean, it's like, hey, what color do you want the flowers? Like,
I don't care.
just get some
Flower
flowers.
color.
Yeah, what color should the walls be? I'm like, whatever paint you got in the back,
Yeah.
like, put that up. Like, they ask you everything.
Then the show comes out. That yellow pink. sorry about that.
People really be paying attention to the little things when they watch stuff.
They do, and then people, especially now, on stream, you go back.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy what people catch. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it's a lot. And then, like, you manage, I feel like a supervisor. Like, you manage people and people's moods more than anything.
Was your shirt tucked in?
Oh,
on set?
absolutely not. I dress
You had
just
a
like
tie
this. That's a
You
good.
had,
That's
you had the headphones.
Nah, I don't even do that. Like when I was first starting to learn that stuff, I did. But now I'm more just behind everything.
You wear
know,
the
like,
shades. That's a bit intimidating. You got the shades
Nah, I
on
didn't
at
wear the
work.
shades.
Yes.
You just
take
came
the
to
shades
intimidate
off,
us.
man.
Nah, you know what I'm saying,
man.
man. Just once you out here working on sets, you know what I'm saying.
Oh,
Just
this
the lights.
No,
This
you
guy.
Turn into a
changing.
cop.
Oh, he took him off, yo. Yeah.
daylights.
Yeah.
And I've just been exhausted for like the last 3 weeks. It's been crazy. So I'm
You
happy
did
to be
2
back.
When
pull-ups
can you just
last
put, when
night.
can you
I
just
did
put
2
me in
pull-ups.
something? I don't want to audition. Send me an audition.
It depends. It depends on what. It depends on what it is. If
You just
it's
want the thug
like this
spin
was
on it?
this was MC Light's thing. This is All Black's thing. It's not mine. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm
You could
pretty
put
much a
us in
manager.
stuff.
I can recommend something. Sure.
No,
but
you could put us in.
Yeah,
some
you
things.
can.
I can't do
can.
that one. That one there, she made everybody audition. She had the makeup people auditioning. That was
Really?
Yeah, that was new to me. They did a
Like-
testing.
They got to send in. And
Yeah.
They doing somebody's face
Yep.
up in the damn.
Yeah, that was new to me. And hair, yeah. I was like, oh snap, this is.
I never knew that. Damn.
I didn't know I was gonna make it through the.
That's tough.
Did
Did you have the audition for the producer role?
No, I had some. It was just so involved because Light's very involved. And you see why people make it while they're somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she's so.
He's talking about MC Light.
MC
He's
Light, I'm
dropping
sorry.
it. They light.
Yeah, in the
He's
light
talking
now,
about
huh?
MC Light.
He gonna give us her real name in a minute.
Yeah.
Lana.
We
That's
think
her
you
real
guys
name.
are close.
I
We
ain't
think
even
you
know
guys
her
are
real
close,
name.
man.
It's Lana.
Yeah.
Because she goes by
Me and
Lana on her
we
show.
be hanging out.
Yeah, but but
See
like
him just dropping
she's
over
so attentive to
Yeah.
everything. Like she notices She called me about a comma once at like 9:30 at night.
Oh, wow.
She's like, "Hey, yo, shouldn't there be a comma in the such and such?" And I was like, "Oh, Light is detailed as hell, but
Yeah.
she's about." And we had some tough talks.
Mhm.
Light done got on me a couple times about some stuff,
Yeah.
and I've seen her go at some cats. Light ain't no punk,
Yeah.
you know. So to see where she's at, I was like, "Oh, there's no."
Can't be no punk in the industry. She came up in.
Exactly. And you see why she's been around for so long.
Mhm.
You know, she's lasted 30, almost probably, 30 something years.
She came out in the late 80s.
And, yeah, like I think
30
86 or
plus.
87.
Light as a rock.
Yeah.
30 plus.
She was 16.
Dang.
When
man.
that song came out?
She was 16, her first album release.
I did
Cass
not
was
know
young
that.
back in the day,
Yeah, I know.
man.
Mm-hmm.
Now
But to
people be
me,
dropping
they
albums.
was grown. I was like, man, they
Right.
45.
Right.
Nowadays,
babies.
that's first album. You about 30 something now.
Yeah.
Right.
No, the new rappers, they still be young.
Some be
we're
mad
just
young.
grown now.
Or
Like
just
Tony
mad
said, I
mixtapes.
didn't know that Pac and Big was so young because I was a kid.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So in my eyes, they
was 47.
adults.
they old.
They was 89.
They had cars and stuff. Man.
But
No,
they
was
they
25.
barely 20. You know, they young.
Yeah,
Yeah.
super young.
So that's where I've been, man.
Okay, all right,
That's
Chaz.
where I've been.
Well,
People.
welcome back. You missed
Thank you.
another one though. You're out. But you're
You're
out.
gone, buddy.
Man,
gone,
he's
buddy.
out of here,
I feel
man.
that.
Y'all heard it. Y'all
No
heard
doubt.
it here first.
You heard it here first. If Chaz missed one more, he's out of here.
But how many zooms does DC get? How many zooms does
As
he get?
many. He's here.
Oh,
He's
he's here
here.
because this does. We always think that this is only visual, but it's
Right.
an audio.
Right.
So
It
he's
is audio.
here.
He
So
is here.
audio-
What if DC's video goes out?
he's still audio? Like the people most people listen on the iTunes. Only a few people watch
Look at
on
this
the
punk.
YouTube.
I got
And everybody else
Wi-Fi,
is on.
What if DC's here, but he just stays frozen and we can't hear him the whole time? Does that count as out?
You really
I'm reaching.
for
Yeah.
the-
DC's
He's reaching for the stars right now, man. One more time, Chaz. I got questions today.
Oh,
Though.
we
You
doing
got a question,
questions.
DC?
You know, DC always got the questions ready.
You know, I always got a question, but look.
You
this
seen
is
that
what's going
I
blink?
on.
don't think he
You
got
seen
a
that
question, man. I don't think he ready.
Wait,
You seen that blink?
he said,
But
"Look,
look, this
he
what's
really
going
He's
on.
been
Yeah.
fumbling on these questions
Look,
lately,
shit.
man. Ever since that one that was
he
trash.
shook. He's in a shooter slump now.
He ain't been back ever since.
That blink said it all. DC always got a question, huh?
He rubbed his nose.
Y'all scarred me. Y'all
He
scarred me.
said, "Look,
I mean, you know, you threw in the
DC was averaging 30 a game. Now I won't take a shot." He like, "Shoot the ball."
Oh, Ben Simmons over here.
Shoot the J. Shoot it.
I'm Nick Anderson.
I remember Nick.
Yeah,
Man,
what
he
you
missed
what you
some free
got?
throws and never recovered.
I got questions from the
Oh,
audience.
Tony got this. Let's get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Let's
buddy.
go. Let's go.
It's from the peoples.
Yeah, man.
Oh, we doing a questions episode.
We might as well. You know what I'm saying?
The question.
To see how things go right here.
Yeah.
Like we might as well.
We might as well, man. You know what I'm saying? I got the
We
question
haven't
from.
did one in a while.
No, we haven't. I got a question from Kingsley Ibe. I hope I said your last
BT
name right.
backwards? BT trying to sneak in questions.
Probably.
Okay. How would you feel if your child got a job that makes them look like a sellout to their people? On the other hand, your child really loves the job and is making good money. Would you still support them or try to talk them into leaving the job?
Well, I'm trying to think what kind of job that
I was about to
looks
say, I
like.
wonder what the job would be.
They work for Fox News, but they love it.
It's like for example, like what people were accusing Brian Gumble of being.
Oh,
They were
yeah.
saying, but he was. as
No,
long-
that sounds
was-
a little bit more like Candace Owens.
Owens. Well, but both of you guys, what you're talking about more is her personality. And like Brian, people just had that wrong.
Yeah,
Had
they had it
super-
completely.
Had it
They had it
completely
completely
wrong.
wrong.
Yes,
Just because of how he spoke, like
Right.
literally.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
but that's along the course I would take with my child is whatever you're doing on TV or wherever, that's fine. You love it, but you have to come and give back to the community.
Right.
As long as you're doing it behind the scenes, you don't have to say nothing. Enjoy.
So you be like, all right,
I'll
do your
fully
thing,
support
just
it,
as
and
long as
then-
you support the black community
As long
on the
as
back
you
end.
support- Yeah.
About you, Chad?
Yeah, I'm always about the people are dumb. I'll go like, don't let somebody else's thought ruin what you love to do.
Yeah.
If you love it,
Yeah, they love it. They love what they do.
you
but
wake
they,
up and because that's hard to
but they
find stuff
some
that you're.
sellouts.
If
But they
it-
love it.
If you're actually selling, if you're out there going like, we need to stop black people from going to college because it's ruining stuff, and then they
Yeah.
get a bunch of money, then I got to have a convo with you.
Right.
Picture this. Picture they love what they do, but they catching Terry Crews type heat.
Coon call
They
out.
catching that.
Yeah, exactly what Craig said. I'll just be like, you have to find a way to, and I'm not saying you have to find a way to please quote unquote black people. You know what I mean? Because you'll never do it. Right? There's some people who will be on your team, and there's some people who, no matter what you do, they're gonna be against you.
You can please
right?
black people.
I mean, in the sense of you're not gonna please everybody.
No.
Oh, well, you never
Yeah.
do that.
Right,
But black
so-
people as a whole, you can get
right.
Any race.
So, because like even right now, like if let's say if it was Stacey Dash right now, right, and that was my daughter, I would tell Stacey, you got to do more than just be like, I want to date black people again. I'm like, you're gonna really have to go start some kind of theater in the hood. You know what I mean? Like you got to
Yeah.
really show that,
The action's got to.
and to further development of what you've done.
Yeah.
You know, in whatever way capacity. So I go like, you got to find a way to build something new, right, out of the stuff you shit in.
Yeah.
So if you
why
can,
would she have to? Why would she have to do all that if that's not her intentions? You know what I mean? If she's not intentionally being quote unquote sellout. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my thing is not even public. It doesn't have to be a public thing. Like you just have to do right for your community. Well, you can say whatever you want on TV or in front of the media, as long as you're doing for your community. I'm
But
with
ain't
it.
doing it right. It ain't being black enough for doing. You know what I mean?
depends on to who. My thing was like, if you're happy, like a lot of what people don't say, you have to go give back anyways. You know, like you have to go do your due diligence to give back.
But who you giving back to?
Well, and that's
Exactly.
my thing is like there are people who are struggling, who are of color, right? Who don't have these opportunities. That's our job.
Right.
That's our job is to make it easier for the next generation. Like regardless, that's our job.
Are y'all publicly supporting these sellouts?
You know what? I had Terry Cruz's back until he did the acronym for Coon. Did you see that?
No.
What was the acronym?
It was like he had posted Coon, COON, and it was conquering our own negativity.
Oh
and I was
my
like,
God.
you lost me, kid. I was still with him, bro. I was
the thing
He
with
really
Terry
trying,
I
man.
wonder
is
how
he was
many.
digging his own holes.
I
Nobody
was
asked him
trying
anything.
to still have his back until I saw that, and I was like, nah, you
I
can't
wonder
own Coon,
how
bro.
late he was up coming up with words.
Yeah, he was in there like, I see
correcting.
What was the
Central
conjunction?
what was the original question?
The original question is, how would you feel if your child got a job that makes them look like a sellout to their people?
Cause like with Stacey Dash, Terry Crews, whoever, like they dug their own holes with their words. A job, I'm like, if you love the job, I'm with Craig. Do your job, and just in real life, get your black on.
Because there's a difference
Right,
between
you know
your
who
work
you
and
are.
real
You know
life.
who you are.
Exactly.
If it's a job, whatever.
They work for
But-
Fox News.
Not even Fox. Some people.
That's like but that's like the go-to.
Yeah, well,
If
some
you
people
on
call you a
Fox
sellout for being a
News,
cop.
You a sellout immediately.
Some people do call you a
You know what I'm
sellout for
saying?
being a
So
cop.
if he's a cop, I'm like, okay, be a cop, but be that cop that's in them black
Right.
communities and be, you know what I'm saying?
And
like,
stand up for that shit.
and
Don't
stand
let,
up, yeah. So I
Look
don't
at Chris-
mind because people gonna tell you. People like Chaz said, people are stupid. They're gonna do whatever. Brian Gumble has been a real one for forever, and they called him a sellout until recently for his whole career just because of the way he spoke.
Right.
So
And he didn't mention the things he was doing in the community.
Right.
Never
He
mentioned
just
it.
he
did
never,
them.
he didn't. He was just like, I'm just here.
Him and his brother
Look
Greg.
at Christopher. Look at Christopher Darden, who was representing Nicole Smith. I mean Nicole, whatever, OJ's woman, whatever.
Uh-huh.
They were calling him a sellout, and he was just doing his job.
Mhm.
At the end of the day, they thought OJ was a murderer. He was trying to convict a murderer.
Right.
He got the sellout tag.
Well, I
And
think he has. I mean, I don't know if I'm
I don't
correct
remember
on this,
him.
but I think he has multiple cases of being on the wrong
Oh.
side. I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
Well, look, there's a lot of money in being a sellout.
Never mind.
Yeah.
There's
And
a-
he was smashing
yeah.
Marsha.
Sellout, was he?
That's what they
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
led to
Yeah.
in the,
Marsha
the
Clark?
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Who is woo?
I never saw that movie.
Oh, P.S. Real quick, because we just said something that's probably wrong. So it was the dialects in Black Panther that was different. They didn't make up the name. People in the YouTube corrected it. The language was real.
Uh-huh.
They changed the dialects.
Oh, okay.
I thought when I saw the thing that they took a bunch of things and made a new language.
Mhm.
They just took a bunch of different dialects.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool.
I
Did
forgot
anyone
all about that
fact-check them, though? Did
conversation.
we
Well, because
fact-check
I
them?
only saw it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't a big, I was wrong. So it's like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I knew I heard something about a mix, and it was the
Yeah.
dialects. I mixed it up.
What you doing?
They weren't
Tony?
like mean about it. They were just like, oh, no, this is,
Oh, actually.
it's a real language.
Well, actually.
Okay.
For me, yeah, if they got a job, makes them look like a sellout. I guess I would lean towards what you doing for the black community on the back end or whatever. You want your kids to be happy always. You know, that's paramount.
a tough one to get a happy kid. And
Yeah.
they're happy.
No, like, you really enjoy what you do. I love it, Dad. And you see it in their eyes. You're
Right.
like, man. But
He
you
getting dressed, putting on his belt with his bag.
Yeah.
It's hard
Put
to
on
be
his little
like,
KKK hat.
Yeah. I love it, man. I'll be like, yeah.
It fit.
It fits, man.
I gotta
They be-
iron it.
Man.
Dad, I'm the only black person happen to be in the KKK.
The excited
he
swallow.
runs home to tell you.
Man, you just see that in your kid's face. You like, man, you love it, huh?
You see his eyes. through
But
the
you try to
mask.
push them towards the, like Craig said, on the back end, on the underneath, doing something for the black community.
Right.
And hopefully you can do that. And I would still, support.
Right. Especially if you're not doing coonish activity. If you're just working at a quote unquote sellout job,
Yeah.
but you are not yourself doing, let's say even if you worked at Fox News,
Mhm.
but you weren't pulling the Candace Owens, all that. If you just, Dad, I'm just working the state, I'm
Right.
okay.
I'm the sound guy.
Right. Like, but Dad, I'm taking these people money and I'm putting it, in this,
Yeah.
and we're secretly starting our own
Be
network.
like, can you put that publicly?
Yeah.
That would be me. Yeah. I know you like to be under the radar, but put that out there. You know what
But
I'm
you
saying?
can't yet. They're gonna ruin everything they're
Yeah.
working on. You got to
Yeah.
keep it.
You got to
there.
wait
true.
until they make their own network
Yeah.
and then be like, this will be doing with their money.
What I
Yeah.
love that LeBron did, not that LeBron was even ever close to a sellout, but it's just that when he started that school, it wasn't necessarily a school for black people, but it was a school for his community and where
Yeah.
he grew up in, and to make it better. And I plan to do, because Lansing's pretty mixed. A lot more white people than black people for sure, but I want to go back and where I grew up, specifically in the neighborhood I grew up in, try to create something there
Yeah.
that people can have jobs and people can get a better way, because it's pretty, once GM
Just
and
go
all
to
that.
Detroit instead.
Well,
Chaz.
I can't go after I got to start in Lansing.
Nah, man, look out. 'Cause I be seeing Michigan people. They be shitting on Lansing.
They do, but
They be
but
like,
you know what?
Lansing.
Once
But that's your home.
it's all those. It's my home, and
Antioch
then,
is my home, man.
and then I go also that I know what happened there. I know when
Right.
GM left, and I know when that used to be a prominent place, and it is the capital of Michigan. But there's nothing there. you know? And I go, like, no one's been brave enough to go. And, you know, I think Magic did some stuff, but the city denied him years ago.
Oh, wow.
For a bunch of, there's like a bunch of, all I know is the rumors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I know, like, he couldn't, because, you know, we were like, hey, how come there's a Magic Johnson Starbucks in L.A. and not here? And there's a Magic Johnson Theater in L.A. and not here. And then, like, I saw, like, different things he wasn't allowed to do.
That's trash.
So I want to ask him one day. I want to be like, hey,
So it
man.
sounds like Lansing is trash.
Nancy don't want y'all. It didn't fuck
Go
her.
to Detroit.
But that's the thing though, is that you don't have to abide by those things. You have every right to be an entrepreneur and do what you want to do.
You
You
got a
know?
lot
And
of
you could do what you want to
powerhouses
do
up
in a
there.
different city in Michigan.
That
You
wants
could.
you.
You
Like,
could.
That's what I'm saying.
Go to Flint.
But I'm gonna try to not going to.
They
Flint.
need you in Flint,
They
Detroit.
do. Not to
Lansing
going
is-
there.
Is that
I
where
plan on helping.
Mayweather's
He's from
Flint?
Grand
Grand
Rapids.
Rapids.
Grand
I plan on helping every city
Go to Grand Rapids.
in Michigan. I'm definitely not going there because
Why?
Tony was born there.
Come on, man.
Nah,
It's
man.
a great city.
I'd spit on wherever Tony was born. That spot.
Thug spit
Come
on
on,
it.
man.
Thug spit on it. There we go.
Which hospital was he? What's the room?
I went to my hospital a couple years ago.
Did you?
Mm.
I'm
I'm like,
spitting,
this is where I
man.
was born, yo.
Yuck.
What was you doing, DC?
That's a good question.
Oh yeah, DC never answered.
DC
What
never.
was I doing? I'm supporting my baby regardless. I don't know if I'm gonna encourage them to go prove they black in the community, but I'm definitely gonna support with it. Like as long as they happy, if you're real, it'll come out just through your
Right.
everyday.
Somebody's like,
life,
hey,
whatever you
DC.
do.
Hey, DC. Hey, you want the coon babies? Pull. That's your
Why
coon
everybody
babies, DC?
spit-
Why they
I
always
don't know.
spitting
I don't
in
know.
it?
Those your coon babies, DC? Pull. What you saying?
If they say that to me,
Yeah, those your coon babies, huh?
I mean, I can't say what I'm gonna do to them on camera, but I mean,
That's premeditated.
yeah, but that's just extra disrespectful.
That's
is
very
super
super extreme.
How's your
It's level
coon baby?
10,
It's like,
right.
oh wow.
Yeah.
Cool, baby, with the spit though. The spit is where
You gotta
draw
have the
cut.
spit with it.
You can say good morning. If you spit, it's no
Yeah,
longer
good
good.
morning.
Spitting is just.
Right.
You can say the night, Keon, you my favorite comedian. Like nigga, square up. Like this is ridiculous.
Disrespect. But according to DC, that's a tough thing.
That's
the
thug
spit.
spit.
Thug spit.
People was with him in the comments though.
They
was
were.
They was
I'm
like,
like,
that-
They
This
was
is
with
thing.
it. They was like, that's a thing. Thug spit.
I didn't even know.
I never spit in my thuggish ways. I never just been like,
Puh, me neither.
Ugh.
All my spit is
You gotta
organic.
spit, and you gotta spit. Nothing comes out. Now they know you for real.
Puh,
what? It looks like you
Look
got
at his face when
imaginary
he
poly
did it,
seeds.
puh. Yeah, I'd rather spit out some seeds. I'm with that.
Nah, because sometimes you get that one that gets stuck and then
Yeah.
you
Then you fumble it out.
It never.
Forget
never
that.
goes.
All right, I got another question.
Let's do it.
That was a good
one.
question.
All right, this is from, shout out to Kingsley for that good question. This is from Urbanetics Apparel. Okay,
Oh.
keeping it business like.
Okay.
They I have some of their stuff.
Okay,
Yeah,
Urbanetics.
they've been supporting for a minute.
all right.
Is that the
Dope.
too short for
I have a hoodie and a shirt.
That
from
way,
them.
they sent you stuff and not me.
Ouch.
I mean,
is that the one that be
It is,
popping up
man.
on
You
IG?
know what I'm saying? I'm on here.
Awkward.
IG.
I
Yeah.
said
Okay.
awkward.
I'm on here too, man. You know what I'm saying? Send me some
That was awkward.
They got the workout shorts with the pockets.
with the pockets is key.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely the pockets.
Semi-weird question. Do y'all wash your feet every time you get in the shower? I do, but as I get older, I don't be feeling like bending down to do it. Yo, man, wash your feet every time.
Yes.
It takes nothing.
Why would you not wash your
Yeah, I
feet?
just-
Like you lift
Some
your leg
people
up.
really don't wash their feet.
Like I don't understand that though. What do you do?
Yes.
You just let the dirty water run on your feet?
Man, I even hit
Wait,
my
what?
feet with the pumice stone. I don't know if y'all make sure the
You get
dead
the
skin.
it's
I
soft
need-
in
I
the
need to
back,
use
my
that
back of the
more.
hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need one for the shower.
No, I mean like, do people just think that the water you use up top goes down and cleanses your?
Oh.
They
I
just-
use
they
the
just-
soap drip down.
they just
Wait,
assume
wait,
that
wait,
the soap
what-
gets
what?
in there, huh?
I used to think that, bro. I used to be like, oh, I'm in the shower.
Everything's
When
clean.
you go in with dirty feet, you come out of the shower, your feet are no longer dirty.
Oh yeah, because
Visually,
Yeah,
visually,
you
it's
should
still
wash
you
them.
still didn't
But I
really
still
get in
clean
there,
them.
but it's naturally gonna rinse off because
Yeah.
you standing
Right.
in wetness.
No, your feet are rinsed. They're not washed.
But no, but people assume the visual, like, all right, my
Yeah.
feet are clean. Like they don't,
And you
they
get
don't
that, you
always
get
go
that
to.
access soap. You get that access soap that drips down.
that's dirty
Off
soap.
your body.
That's dirty.
But
That's
you didn't,
dirty.
but there's no scrubbing. You didn't scrub any dead skin off. You didn't scrub any. I get why people
But the
think
bend
you don't
down,
have
no,
to.
I just bring my foot
I
up.
bring
Yeah,
my
I bring
foot
it
up.
up.
You
man.
gotta
Yeah.
feel violated to wash your feet.
I
You
bring it
gotta.
up.
I bring my foot up.
No, I go down
I
there.
hold the little soap rail, right? The little soap thing that holds the
Yeah.
soap. I hold that.
And then you
Or
go
the
in.
wall, whatever.
Yeah.
So I
don't
think
trust the
we all
walls.
wash our feet. Well,
Yeah.
DC, I don't know.
DC
You
don't
might
wash
not.
his
No,
I got more
DC just started.
consistent with it within the last 2 years.
You know why?
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why you did. Because you're staying in more hotels, and them white towels tell the truth.
White
That's
towel.
what happens. Them white towels tell
You
the
never
truth.
clean enough at the white
You
towel.
get out the hotel, you be like, I know I scrubbed my
Yeah.
neck.
Yeah.
Why
Right.
is my
I've been
neck
scrubbing
still-
tough.
I make sure the washcloth is gray.
Man.
It starts off white, but it ends up gray.
Them white towels tell the
Wait,
truth, man.
wait. How do y'all hit the middle of your back?
What you mean? You got to
Like
get
like it's a certain part of your back you can't reach.
The-
when you at a hotel. That's
loofah?
what them long
Or
towels are for.
You grab both ends.
I was gonna say you don't
Yeah.
grab both ends and do the.
The
I don't-
hand
I don't
towels.
use
and
the-
back this way.
I actually I think this arm. One of my arms can actually reach up
Yeah.
to the middle, so I just use that arm that can get
It's
all the way
my-
in here.
My right
My
arm.
left
So I
arm.
come up here and then I, do the dislocated shoulder and get the middle. That's how I get the middle.
Why is it only one arm?
I don't know
Why
why,
can't
it's
we
one
do
arm.
both?
Yeah,
God
it's
knew he
weird.
was
You get
doing.
that.
Maybe
stop
God was
resist-
just like,
that's
you
the
gotta
stop
watch the
resisting
middle.
arm. The stop resisting arm.
Oh, yeah, you need that one.
So I use that. So I got the back scrubber at home, but when I'm on the road, I don't have that. So I just go with the.
Yeah, I did the technique.
Yeah.
Got
I don't
them
like
both.
big wet towels.
Oh, I
in the
can't
shit.
stand
I
it.
can't stand the
I
big wet.
understand.
At the hotel.
Oh,
man,
you're talking about
I'm
using the big one?
disrespectful
No.
with the towel.
Oh, washcloth.
Oh, okay.
You
Y'all
can't
use
get
the
that.
washcloth like this?
washcloth?
No, that's
Yeah.
the hand towel. I do the
You
They
hand
big
can't-
towel.
enough for that?
He
I'm
lying.
talking about the
You
hand towel. The hand
can
towel is
grab
too
it.
big.
Yeah, like Keon, right there.
Chaz
nah.
lying.
Chaz
He
can't
ain't
do
been
that.
there in 4 years.
Chaz was
can't.
like this.
I can almost touch it.
They can see right there.
What the Patreon? Can y'all? No, that ain't close enough, Chaz.
That's a towel. That's a towel right there. Can you stop posing in front of
not
me,
close
please?
That's a towel right there.
DC got close.
Chaz back stink.
His back stink. It be some dirty backs out here, man.
He just
Salty,
lied in front of
greasy
everybody.
That's
back.
all washcloth right there, baby. That's end to end. That's the corner. Yes, it is.
He lied.
But if you have the full
Hey, DC,
scrubber,
go back to your coke spread all over the tables that you're trying to hide.
Dirty back.
I can't show y'all the room.
You
like
can't
that.
show us the room. He's coke everywhere.
Definitely cocaine. He didn't give us the full tour. He didn't want to give us that
Just laying
tour.
around.
He got a
That
dead.
tour was full.
He got a dead stripper in the bathroom.
Hell yeah. I can't show y'all everything.
I heard him when I was like showing the room. He's like, shh, be quiet, be quiet, be quiet.
Because I know that room. That's a nice room. They got the sink that goes from the outside into the
Nah,
bathroom.
man, we don't want to see this. Oh, nah,
He
it's
giving
all,
us a tour now.
it's all
He had
clean
red
and
shorts
snorted
on.
now.
He got shorts on.
He got shorts on.
Table, food.
All right.
right.
Okay. All right.
Feet out.
So
The
he
bare
He put his feet
Toes
on.
out.
He put his
Yeah.
feet on
His
here. huh?
unwashed feet.
His dirty feet.
Feet stains on the carpet because he ain't cleaned them.
Yeah. Show us the kitchen,
DC
man.
showed us a corner. I'm
He
sick
did
of
not
this.
show us the corner. Ain't no kitchen
Man,
there.
nah,
They
that-
didn't give you the kitchen?
That's a nice bathroom in there. I
Show us the
stayed there.
bathroom, man. Yeah. Take us in there.
Somebody knocked out in the bathroom right there.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Oh,
nice.
You see how the sink go from
Hey.
inside
Nice.
outside, man?
That's nice.
This is like
man.
a
I don't like
loft.
this part. There's no door on the shower.
I don't like the no door shower.
I don't
though.
like that
The
either.
only thing I don't like in
Can't
that room
stand it,
is
bro.
they got the hand soap and everything all right there. It's not like
Yeah.
bars.
That's like a gym locker room. I
Wait,
like
the
that.
dispenser in the shower?
Yeah.
I love that.
I don't like
Where
that.
they got the body wash, the shampoo, and the conditioner
I love
already on the
that.
wall?
I don't trust people.
I
I don't
love it,
know.
man.
I
who
use
done-
my own, so I don't.
I
Oh,
love
I feel
it.
that.
I
I'm
be
like,
all
no,
in
you
there.
gotta
know
change
who-
that liquid
I
every
tried to
time.
get one for the house, but it wouldn't stick, and so it fell and broke. So I was like, man, I love this, man.
Well, because
Have y'all
he's
seen
saying
enough of the room?
because
Are we good on the room?
we good.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
good, man.
Let us see your feet.
Yeah,
Let us see the bottom of your foot.
I don't want to.
Why you got a big gap between your big toe and that next
Let us see
toe?
the
You
bottom
got
of
a
the
huge
foot.
gap. I seen it.
Oh shit.
Like you
Yeah,
throw
I got
curveballs with your feet.
Oh, my bad.
Curveballs with the feet.
You seen that gap?
Yeah, I got web toes.
Yeah, I seen it
No, for
real
real?
quick.
The swimmer.
Yeah, hold on.
Nah, I don't want to see that, man.
Oh, okay.
I want to see. I want to see the web toes.
These ain't got web toes.
I'm not
He
sure
got
what
spacing
that
like
is.
this between his toes.
Oh, snap.
Let me try to flip this camera.
Oh, my bad.
DC got
Cam.
web feet. He need to be on a swim
I
team
hit something. I
somewhere.
was trying to wrap it
See
around.
that?
That's
He-
not web.
he
That's
shoot-
not a web
That's not
toe.
web.
That's a big space between
Why
your.
DC got a big
That's
ass
not web,
knuckle
though.
on his toe? How you got a whole knuckle on your foot?
Wait, that's not web though. He just has long toes.
He
Yeah.
just got long
Yeah,
ass
I got long
toes.
toes.
Like
Yeah.
you
Well,
play
you said
pool
webs,
with
so.
your feet.
We thought he was gonna
My
be
feet
DC
aren't bad. I
Phelps.
got nice feet, kind of.
All right.
The feet was legit.
I don't talk about DC's feet.
Nah, man, let's talk about
We talked about
DC's
your
feet,
dirty
man.
back. We can talk about
Talk about your dirty back. DC got quality feet, man. It's gonna show up in the comment section. You know what I'm saying?
What you been
and
eating?
he don't even wash his toes.
What you been eating on the road, DC? We saw the little
Bro,
food over
I've
there.
been doing good today. We went to Whole Foods because Marlon on a cleanse, so I've been trying to kind of eat like him or whatever, and so I mean,
That's
pretty
the
good.
cheapest. That's the cheapest. Eat
Yeah,
like
it's cheap. That grocery store run be dope.
Oh hell yeah! When I'm on the road, I stay in. Remember we went to Walmart.
you get
We
that
was
chicken
yeah.
from Whole Foods. that chicken
Walmart,
be
man, there's
fire.
slim pickings in there.
Yeah.
Sodium
Do
City.
y'all be monitoring each other? Like when y'all go pick out your food?
Marlon will
Nah,
usually
not
do a
really,
bet
'cause
with who. He probably has a. Do you have a bet with Marlon?
Yeah, I got a bet going on with it. I already lost one. I ain't losing this one.
That's the only way he lose weight. He
Yeah.
has to bet somebody.
Oh, Tony was
that's
on
good
my
motivation.
ass. We was in. I forgot where we was at. He was like, "Man, put that back." I was like,
Because he was looking at some filth. He was like, man,
I was
but
grabbing honey
this
buns.
ain't that bad. I was like, let me look at the back. Because I'm always like nutrition facts.
Yeah.
Let me look at the back, man. Put that up.
That was the
What
worst
What makes
thing
me
I
mad
ever
about
did
Keon
was
is he can eat that stuff, and Keon doesn't gain anything. He stays the same.
Right.
well, he work out.
"Yeah, I work it off.
He don't just stay the
It's
same.
not magical. We grown. I have to. If I let it go for a couple days, I'd be like, all right, guys. What do y'all? You said there's no kitchen in there.
No, there's
I
no
don't got no
kitchen there. They
When
got-
you have one, do y'all ever like if you get a condo on the road? Do y'all make your meals or do you still just buy
Yeah.
quick stuff?
Last time we had a room where we all share one, and we all was in the kitchen like what was that movie? Three moms with the three moms take care of a baby.
3 Men and
that
a
shit,
Baby.
whatever.
Soul food?
Yeah,
I
3
don't
Men and
know.
a Baby. Yeah, we was on that height.
Yeah.
Usually it's a quick Whole Foods run, load up with the chicken, the vegetables, and that stay in the fridge for a couple days, 2 days.
Yeah.
That Whole Foods be coming through
I
in the
tried
club.
to.
Man, they could
I tried to
cook.
pay- I tried to pay for the groceries with my EBT. Marlon looked at me like, nigga.
Why you gonna do that with me here?
Like, I got this, Marlon.
Yeah.
Pulled out the
It's
Pulled
on
out
me.
Put the
EBT.
EBT out.
You
It's
give that
on
bank.
me.
The EBT card don't
got
have a bank
this.
on it. It's just EBT.
DC said it's on the government, man. Don't worry
I
about
got
it.
this, bro.
Stimmy here.
Let's do.
What's your club routine?
What you mean before going out?
Yeah.
Or like,
What you be
Get
doing?
drunk,
I know I'm
be
interested.
drunk,
Yeah.
be
I know, but I know that.
Drunk, and then
But what's
drunk, and then drunk mode.
what's your routine? Do you play music while you getting
Oh,
dressed?
for sure.
Are you
I'm
getting
playing
in the
all the
mood?
hits that's gonna be in the club already. I'm working on my little. you know everything.
Craig is the hit machine.
Yeah. I be getting to the club and be like, oh, the DJ don't play nothing hot.
Yeah.
Come on.
Craig
You
is
have
tapped into
you
the
have
new.
a physical routine that you do, like a
It's for show shower.
beard first, shower, lineup.
It's for show shower lineup. And then it's pregame. So it's a nice shot so you don't have to spend no liquor, spend money for liquor at the club.
I'll never stop pre-gaming.
No, for
That
sure.
will never happen, no matter how much money I
You
get.
hop in that Uber.
I already buzzed.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
manscaping before you go out?
Man, my balls is always clean. Don't play with me.
Keep the balls crisp.
For sure. It ain't like Chaz's back over here.
What if Chaz had a hairy patch in the center of his back?
And I just can't get to it.
It's that pubic hair consistency too. That Jerry curl.
You got tools for the manscaping?
I need to get some. Right now, it's a little iffy because I'm like, man, I be feeling guilty because I cut my kid's hair, so I'm like, I can't use those.
You
can't
can't
use those.
double up. You can't double
You can't
dip.
double up.
You can't double
up.
dip.
You got to get the
You
tools,
know,
man.
you can brush it off as
Yep.
much as you want with the little
Nope.
toothbrush, but
Nah.
That's why people used to ask, "Can I use your peanut?" Nah, you don't want to use this. you don't want to use this
you
peanut
don't
right
want
here.
to do that.
Nah.
You got to get the Manscaped tools, man. Manscaped is dope because they really just made tools for your balls.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like
And it's
these-
valued, man. We
It's
need that.
valued, and,
And
we
my
live in a
clippers
time.
are sharp,
Right.
so I got the nice lineups.
Yeah, there's one nick. Ah.
Right. I think more than the
Ah.
tools, I like Manscaped's like, the ball lotion and the spray and the the stuff that's like, yeah, we're gonna have you smooth, but you gonna taste good. And they draws is so comfortable.
The draws.
And they got the penis pouch, in the front that just hang in there. You be like,
That
yes.
means something when you got a certain lotion just for your balls.
Just for your
Yeah.
balls.
That's some good.
Cause I be shea butter in mine.
That's good self love.
And that's like, in the the lotion is like an anti-chafing like deodorant type rub. So it ain't like basically your balls ain't getting sweaty. 'Cause that's what causes the whole.
Oh man.
You know,
yeah, but do you get like how you put deodorant on? You get the little deodorant ring in your T-shirt
no?
sometimes.
This
You don't
is
get the.
nope. This is just like a lotion rub, and then you.
You got
Good
fresh
to go.
balls?
Fresh balls. You do little.
And it
little
lasts
fresh.
throughout the day.
Yes, like I be getting home because you know how after a long day,
Yeah.
you be like, woo.
Do you have you used them before you went to the gym? The lotion?
Yes.
I want to know about the after sweat balls.
That's what me and Cotty honestly were
After
talking about
sweat
that
balls.
last
After
night.
sweat
I
balls.
was like, yo, I need you. I'm gonna put this on. I haven't done it yet, but I'm gonna put this on before a full on workout to see because we were talking about
That's a lot of love. You telling her, hey, I'm gonna make
Yeah,
sure
I
I
wanna
got
see-
to
I
go.
wanna
on
see-
sweaty sack.
because we were talking about the different glands in your armpits versus the rest of your body and why your armpits stink or whatever. And she was like, no other body part has that. I was like, I don't know. After a few hoop games, I don't know if you want a part of these balls.
Oh, the
Like,
crotch be musty.
I was like, yo. So now I gotta test it out. to
especially
see.
with hair, dog.
Yeah,
Woo.
man.
The no hair does change the whole. It changes the game, man. It changes the game.
Get the hair off your balls, man.
If y'all want to try Manscaped, you get 20% off and free shipping with the code ISSUES at manscaped.com. That's 20%
good
off
deal.
and free shipping with the code ISSUES at manscaped.com. Keep them balls fresh and smooth. You know?
Hey, fresh balls is a deal in itself.
Oh, fresh
Right.
balls.
Now you're gonna take some
Can't
off.
beat that
Right.
with a
Man.
bat. No
Right.
pun
Fresh
intended.
balls is
Calling
clutch.
them balls is just funny.
That's what they are. They're just
They're-
little
they're just
balls.
two
They're just
balls,
Just
man.
hanging
The
there.
sack.
Balls and nuts always made me
In a
laugh.
pouch. You know what I'm saying? That's what they literally are, hanging out. Do another question, man.
Let's
I
do
got more
another one.
questions.
Let's
I got a
do
bunch
it.
of questions.
You
over
got
here.
one over there, DC?
Man,
Are you gonna do a question today?
next episode I got.
You said that last
That's
time.
what he did say last
I
time.
don't know.
I'm getting my confidence back.
Oh,
Y'all
here we
took me
go.
down. Y'all the ones that took me down.
You took yourself
I always
down.
believe in your questions, DC. I always.
Oh man, y'all made me feel insecure.
DC be having some heaters, and then you were doing great.
Oh, it was killing. One bad game and you just gonna tap out?
All his
You
heat-
had 7 games where you was 40 plus.
40 plus. He had a Steph week.
You know it's gonna
You
be a
know.
heater when he looks up like, oh man, what's my question again?
Man,
That's
DC
the whole-
acting
that's
like
the
he
whole
Lonzo
DC.
Ball out here.
Nah,
Nah, man.
33 on 83.
Well, he had 7 last night, but you know that's
you
nothing.
would, of course.
You know what I'm saying?
I
He had a
knew he
touch.
would.
He had a touchdown.
Tony, I don't know if I got it in me no more.
Oh man, come on,
Hilarious.
man.
You
Look
got it,
out.
DC.
No, man.
Come on.
Look out.
DC hilarious.
We believe in you, DC.
You Steph Curry, man. Sometimes Steph Curry get 13.
Sometimes Steph be bricking.
But Steph Curry teammates don't be kicking on his neck and
Draymond be
Jumping
on
on
his
it.
head.
Well, he has better teammates than you do for sure.
Draymond give him the verbal work. Anyway,
teammates ain't exactly supportive.
now look out,
I
man.
don't think Draymond talks to Steph crazy like he did to KD. I don't think he's
No,
talks
he
to Steph
doesn't.
because
Nah,
he
he
know
probably doesn't.
he know he'll be gone,
Yeah.
and they're
probably
probably
doesn't.
really good friends. But he also probably
plus
knows,
time was put in.
right? But
Yeah, they've been together for a minute.
but also, hey man, you're not gonna have you out with one phone call. You better trip. Stop
Right.
tripping.
All you gotta say is, you see how you've been playing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. 2 points here.
And then what can he really tell Steph?
But he did have
At
like
the
a
end of
what he
the
had
day?
like a 20-something point, 20 assist game.
that game was impressive, bro. Like he had 12, was it 20 assists, 12 rebounds?
It was crazy.
He just can't
That
shoot.
was impressive. He can't
But also,
score.
without having Clay or another knockdown shooter, it ruins what he brought because he looked great when there's another great player.
He's a great coach on the floor too.
Mhm.
You need that.
You need that.
That's important.
And I see, man, his defense, bro. I mean, the Warriors are going to get talked about, you know, MVP. Steph should be in that combo. And then I can talk about Green as Defensive Player of the Year because of the record, but he's in that conversation.
But
And me and Chaz know the Warriors best.
Oh my God. Chaz loves the Warriors, man. I'm
Yo.
sick of it. Focus on your own team.
Well, my team is scrubbing. I watch them, but then I can't watch them because they don't play out here like that. So it's hard for me to watch their
you gotta
games.
get the package.
I'm not paying to watch them lose.
Well, then you're not loving your team.
But when I watch I like
ha-
the Warriors when I think I don't know what year it was. What's that year they beat the Mavericks? They were number 1 seed and they were 8th seed.
He don't know.
That was We Believe years.
08.
08?
Did we believe
Yeah,
you?
we believe.
Yeah. So that was the time I
I
was
like,
like
that ceiling in there.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch this
Right?
team.
They would.
The hardwood on the
Yeah, I
ceiling?
love that.
So the Warriors became my West Coast team that I was rooting for then.
You love them more than the Pistons.
I don't,
Let's
man.
Be real.
I just can't watch them.
You'd
That's
actually
all he
like
talk
the,
about
you'd
in
like
the
the
group
food
chat.
at that hotel too.
Oh, they got food in there?
Yeah, they have a nice.
Yeah, it's
little
good.
Oh, you be getting room service?
Nah.
No, hell no.
Oh.
I go down. I try to keep it simple and humble. I go, you know what I mean?
Are y'all in the heart of the city?
We're downtown Phoenix. So we're not even downtown Phoenix. A little bit, I'd say about 10 minutes from downtown Phoenix.
Y'all going to Lolo's while you out there?
Nah, last time we went to Lolo's, we went last time we were here.
The wait's too long.
I put too much on it. I was like, oh, they hella good. And they had an off day, bro.
Once DC take an L, that's it for him. He's like, you know what? I never
I'm
go
surprised he's a
again.
comedian. You would think he would have quit after the first one.
No, bro, no, because Marlon was paying for it. And he was like, nigga, this is what you got me spending my money. And I was like, you know what, bro?
DC took the EBT out. Like,
Come on,
shaky
man.
No, but they gave them a tour.
The manager came out and was like, yo, yeah, we don't have our regular cooks. We got our daytime cooks here. Something she said, our night shift cooks. And I was like, man, you mother effers.
Y'all should have went to Waffle House, shouted. Waffle House, you
Right.
can't lose.
You can't.
You can't lose at
It's
Waffle
there
House.
every time, man. Waffle House.
Cheese eggs.
At Waffle House, man.
Waffle House.
Them ex-cons be cooking that food right in the Waffle
You said them
House.
ex-cons?
For sure.
Waffle House.
I don't know no chocolate chips in my waffles. Let me
Man.
get regular waffles.
They had the blueberry waffles, man. I was murder them
They be
joints.
trying to switch it up
Why is there not one in L.A.?
because there's 50 million of them in the South. They don't need one in LA.
They need one in L.A. for sure.
I don't think
They
there's
need
none
one.
on the West Coast.
We got Roscoe's. We don't
Yeah,
need
I
no
don't need
Waffle
one.
House.
No, Roscoe's ain't 24 hours. You need
Right.
that 24
Yeah, there's
hours.
You right. You right.
There's no Waffle House on the
was
West
your
Coast.
internet tripping?
I don't remember seeing no Waffle House in Cali at all.
There might be
Me
one in
neither.
Utah. I think they.
Well,
have
out
them-
west they got them because they got them in Arizona and stuff. But like, it's like
Okay.
once it hit Cali, it's like nah, no Waffle
They don't
House.
want to sell out. Once they hit Cali, it's a sellout.
Come on, man, sell out,
Nah,
Cali.
some things you just can't do. Waffle House for the South and every place but Cali.
Come on,
Also,
man.
Waffle House, I don't want to pay. Waffle House is so cheap. But they can't do that out
And
here.
everybody say it the same way. Waffle House.
Waffle
Waffle
House.
House. Waffle
Waffle, it's
House.
one word. Waffle House.
Waffle House.
Waffle House.
It can't be two words. It's the Waffle House.
It's not
At the Waffle.
If you said the Waffle
Homestead.
House, they'd be like, the what?
The Waffle Homestead.
Oh, you talking about the Waffle House?
The Waffle Sanctuary. Let's do another question real quick. You know what I'm saying? All right, so, this name right here. I'm about to rip this name to shreds, and I apologize. I don't know if the N is silent, so Quaba Dano. It's an Nqaba.
Ooh.
And if it's like Nigerian or something, I know sometimes they might not pronounce that N.
Right.
Quabo Dano? I don't know.
All right, Quabo Dano.
Yeah? Okay.
Appreciate the effort, though.
Would you rather speak every language in the world or speak to every animal in the world? I got my answer. Y'all probably already know what my answer is.
Yeah.
I'm talking to them animals. Tough. I'm talking to the animals. Big time. I'll be helping vets out and everything. You know what I'm saying? Because people, you don't know what your pet is going through. Like if they're in pain or something, you really don't really know unless it's like blatant, their leg fell off. But those little minor things, and the cat can be like, hey, Tone, man, let them know I got a migraine.
Like on a Dr. Doolittle when he had the thing. And
Yeah, just so like, I'm talking to the animals though, for sure.
At first, my first reaction was going to be every language in the world. But now that you say that, I think I'd rather help the animals.
And then like,
Because they really be helpless on something. When they can't do something, they helpless.
yeah, because how do they convey? It's like babies. Like we really don't know what the baby is going through because they can't vocalize it. Hell, I struggle vocalizing sometimes at the doctor when you can't really pinpoint the pain or whatever. They be shooting their straws, and I'll be like, yeah, it's like in the back of my eye. It like hurts and it kind of pulsates. And it vibrates, and then they be trying to piece it together.
I don't think I want to hear what animals have to say. I think
They're gonna be cussing.
they
us
might
out.
be complaining about the dumbest shit. Hey, come on, you put too much water on my food, man.
Yeah.
I
But
need
that's
a little
valid
dry.
complaint.
No, I want to hear every language because if we can't speak to each other, I don't think it's gonna even make no difference to talk to an animal.
But you ain't gonna be. Will you be everywhere?
I'll be everywhere.
I think that
Donde.
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 Yeah, Craig needs
Craig need that every language.
Yeah.
I probably do every language also. I would love to be a world traveler. It's just expensive as shit. But
No, all you need is to hook up at the airport.
I don't have that yet, Craig.
All right. And a timeshare, bro.
I don't have that either. No, you know what? I can only see an animal being like if I walked in and there's a bear in here or some kind of mountain lion. I'm like, oh, hold up. He's like, You know I was gonna eat you, man, but
Y'all are communicating.
I'm like, yo, we can go get some food together, play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Matter
yeah,
of fact, there's a family up the street. They got all kind of shit.
Yeah.
yeah. Let's go to the Waffle House.
Wow. Wow.
Nah, definitely every language, man. I would love. That's so dope. Cause anybody everywhere.
Yeah.
Yo, you know how
I get it.
it's so dope when you see people and they can't, especially when I was at the flyway, and they couldn't communicate, and then you say something in Spanish. Well,
Yeah.
for me in particular, and they just be like, "Oh, thank God."
Yeah.
That was so dope.
I think about that all the time. I wish I could speak every language on the planet.
Cause some
But-
people is just like, "Oh, you just, you know."
I just want to be like, I know you're talking about me. That's it. Just hit him with that.
I
real
heard
quick.
everything you
I
said.
heard it.
I heard everything you
That's
said.
I'd rather help people than the animals. Leave that to Tony, Dr. Tony.
I think the animals would be cooler. Be way cooler to do that. However, and we can just learn languages. We could do that now. Like maybe not all of them, but we can actually learn languages.
Babble.
However, because there's so many animals and insects, and I don't want to hear that shit all day. You know what I mean? So like, I'm just in my backyard and I just hear, "Oh man, hey pup," and I'm like, "Yo, I didn't sign up. I didn't sign up for all this." Like when it comes to people, we get to these animals just be going. Everybody walking their dog. That's just all day. Birds outside all day. It's just animals.
But they don't really be talking like that. Like when
They-
people walking their dogs, if
But
there's
because
not
we
another
can't hear
dog
them.
around,
But how do we know? We can't hear them.
Yeah, that's
so
the
that if we
A fly might just
the
be all
dog
day.
looking at you and be like, "What's up, man?"
Well, you
No, I
got to
don't
make
think
the
we can hear-
noise.
I don't think we
though.
can hear their thoughts.
Yeah, we can't hear their
They
thoughts.
have
It's
to say
talking.
something.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
last thing
Yeah.
I want to hear is two dogs talking about how they want to fuck my leg.
But they not.
them
Normally they ain't gonna
calves,
say
baby.
that. Y'all
Then
got to
the
think about how
birds.
dogs really when they walk past, the dog is quiet. They just be
Right.
breathing and walking until another dog come. That's when they be like, "Hey man, what you want to do then?"
Let me sniff your ass.
Yeah,
What up,
then
birds-
they start
birds
talking.
is all day.
Birds all day though.
That's all day.
Yeah.
And they probably be talking about dumb shit.
They gonna be talking.
But some
All
birds
day.
can talk.
Well,
That's
parrots,
true.
Yeah,
That's true.
they be funny too. I just
What
think,
about,
Good
fish? What about the
morning.
fish though? Fish and underwater animals.
That would be weird to hear.
yeah.
Yeah,
Then I
'cause I
just
don't
feel
know.
like Aquaman.
I feel like you would have to go in there. I would love to talk to like big reptiles though. It'd be lizards all over my walks too.
Yeah.
They'd be out there, tough.
They be
Maybe
like, "Oh,
squirrels
shit."
in the back making noise. Yeah, it's just I feel like it'd just be too much
Birds,
noise.
birds
for
would be a lot though.
Bugs for sure.
Birds will be annoying.
Well,
Birds
I
will
don't
be
know if
annoying.
bugs is included.
What do
I
you-
don't know. You just said animal. You say insects.
bugs are animals, aren't
Yeah,
they?
it's just
No,
the
insects.
animals.
They don't count. They're under the
bugs aren't
animalia.
animals.
They're their own thing.
They're under the animalia. You know, you look at the Latin thing.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to hear insects though. We ain't got nothing
Yeah,
to
me neither.
discuss.
He be like, shit.
Yeah,
shit.
creepy
Can't wait to
spider in
find
the
some
corner.
shit.
Like, what's up,
Right.
Tom? How was your day? Hey man, get your creepy ass out of
I
here.
don't want no cat licking itself talking to me. Nah.
Yeah.
I definitely want to
Cats
talk
be
to my
making hella
cats.
noises.
You wish you could clean yourself, huh?
So I'm gonna go with the. I'm gonna go with the just for the practical use of it. I'll go with the human.
Bro, you can go
But
to
it'd be
stand up in every
cooler.
language. It'd be
It'd be
so
cooler. Yeah,
dope.
it'd be cool to talk to animals, but I gotta go with the.
You can go to Russia,
practical
choice.
Germany. You be everywhere.
You can
Big
still go
killing.
all those places.
But yeah, but
But
then
you
you
can do
can
it
catch
in
the
their
people. You
language?
don't have to wait till no
I don't
America.
Babel.
care about
Huh?
animals, man.
You
You
got
guys are
Babel.
not
You're not gonna do a
animal
whole
lovers.
stand-up set from Babel. You're not gonna learn that, Tony, in every language.
So you going with the animals, DC?
I'm going to animals, you animal haters.
So we got 2 animals, 3 people, man. People,
Man,
people
man.
is trash.
Why
man.
is
We
people
got-
trash? You live around people.
Then they trash.
You talk to people. You
They
make people
trash.
laugh.
I'm scared to hear what the
People
animal
trash.
has to say.
I'm not.
What you mean?
They gonna give you a
scared
piece
of?
of their
Yeah.
mind though.
Yeah, I'm like, they be licking on themselves all day. Nah, cool. I don't want to hear what you got to say.
Yeah, and I just don't want to be able to talk to everybody. I'm
Mm.
good. Some people, I need my peace sometimes.
You don't have to
I'd
talk to
rather talk
everybody.
to animals than people.
Like, man, you
Yeah,
get,
I'd rather
you get
talk
me
to
a,
animals.
get me a language and in the clubs, killing it.
I'd be like,
That's always got to be a club. Get me
All
a
right.
language in the club, I'm killing it.
I wish I could take my
Yeah.
HelloFresh on the road.
yeah, because that way
You
you
had to-
can.
you had to
I
meet
mean,
you
can
there.
Well,
have
if
it
if it's a quick,
forwarded?
if it's a quick trip,
No, because I don't know.
Yeah,
Nah,
they
they
had to
probably
meet
could-
you-
if
meet you there.
Yeah, meet you there. They probably could do
if
that.
you know in
They probably could.
advance where you're gonna be at, I'm sure
You
they
could,
can do
probably
it.
could.
They can
Yeah.
probably
Deliver
hold
it.
it in the lobby for you too when you
And
get delivered.
delivered.
what they send it in, it can sit for a little bit and still be
can.
good because
It
they put all
definitely
the cold.
I've
packs
had
in the bottom.
packages delivered to a hotel when I got there.
Oh yeah, I
I
thought that
have
were
too,
merch for
but
sure.
never merch, but never food though.
Probably.
And I don't know if you'd have to
you
go
could-
on. That's
Maybe them
something I
ice
have to look
packs.
into.
They could do it.
Oh, I think they
You
can
can
do
take
it
it
for
anywhere
sure.
they got an address.
You just let them know,
That's
yeah.
facts,
Just send
yeah.
it here, and then when you get there, your
Would you be mad if you got there and somebody was eating your shit? Like, oh, no.
I'll be hot.
Oh,
bro.
then you can sue the hotel.
Hey, that's
I'll be
good.
hot.
They ate my Hello Fresh.
Man, it's hella fresh. It's dope, man.
Yeah,
Love this.
Hello Fresh be coming through in the
Oh,
clutch.
in the clutch. I had some good ones last week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What'd you
we
eat?
did a breaded chicken with couscous.
breaded.
I seen that on the commercial.
I
It made me
like
want to
bread.
do it.
We finally
Yeah,
did it.
yeah,
It was
bro.
it was really
Oh,
good.
you did? You finally did it?
Yeah, we finally
Yeah.
did it. And
Yeah.
I was really shocked. I ain't got no room in my fridge right now, but I was really shocked because I was like, yo, put it together. I was like, super legit, dog.
Yeah.
I seen the
Super. I wanted the
commercial.
hate.
It was good.
How long
They-
did it take her?
They dip it in the white
I
stuff.
don't know.
then?
I
I
love
can't
the
minute now.
breaded.
This one was they did the panko. What is panko?
Oh, yeah. I know what you're
breadcrumbs.
talking about.
The breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one, I noticed the more I use it, the faster I'm getting at it too. Cause like it'll have like prep time, 10 minutes, cook time 40 or whatever, like on there. But I noticed because I've done them so much, I already know the steps. So now I'm doing it naturally. So my
Yeah.
prep time isn't as long. The cook time, like I'm like, all right, I already
know
know what you
this.
want to
He
do.
challenging them like, nope.
Yeah, I'm trying to beat the time. It's like when we drive. You never drive with the allotted. If it says it's going to take you an hour, everybody on earth be like, no, I'm going to get there in 57.
58.
Yeah.
I
Like
got
you're
it.
always trying to beat it, and that's how I do with this. And like I've been doing it for a while, and I'm like, all right. And the meals, they haven't missed.
Yeah.
So far, they haven't missed with the meal. Have you tried yours yet?
I would think it would build your confidence too with your own cooking, because now you got some of their recipes thrown in
Oh,
there.
absolutely.
It gets you more confident because, you feel like you can do something now. And then that memorization come in and you
Yeah.
know what to add, what to take out. You start remixing
Yeah.
and then you good. The
The remix.
remix is key.
I
Especially
think-
if Sabrina make it, she be trying to remix it because, vegan. They don't really have
Yeah.
vegan options yet because the vegetarian, they be having dairy in there or whatever. So
Oh,
she be
okay.
like, I didn't add the cheese, so I added this cheese. So she be remixing.
Yeah.
She'll use like the zucchini boat, but then she'll remix it up. So it'd be good though.
Yeah. I just like that it forces me to get out the norm.
Mhm.
Because if it was just us, what would it be? Spaghetti, tacos.
For sure.
Especially when you got kids. The kids want the same shit every day.
Because spaghetti can go 2 days.
You know what I mean?
Spaghetti
You just,
lasts.
Taco goes 2 days.
Tacos. Oh, if
I
I make
can have
a
tacos
pot,
every
we
night.
can eat tacos, and they be like, let's do it.
You just change it up a little bit, hard shells to soft
Right.
shells.
So we having burritos tonight. Yesterday was tacos. And
We
then
having
Wednesday we
nacho.
having nacho. Yeah.
You know what I'm
And then
saying?
HelloFresh just forces me to go on ahead and try something couscous and different.
Side note, I put a burrito in the air fryer. Bro,
It was good.
You could throw everything in there.
I did that for sure.
I was like,
For sure.
Oh.
That crunch, bro. It tastes deep fried. It tastes like a deep fried burrito.
that's pretty much a chimichanga, dog.
Yeah.
It was-
Oh, that
it was-
sounds good.
I need to
great.
make egg rolls again in the air fryer.
Oh,
it's
it's
been
fire.
a while.
Everything.
It
I
was
use my air
great.
fryer every single day.
Yeah, air
Ever
fryer
since
is nice.
you guys put me
Lamb
on.
Hey,
chops
I
in
did
there.
every-
Craig told me a long time ago, man. I was
He
like,
been talking about air fryer
Nah,
since
but
we was
I
in the
use it
garage.
every
I was like, I didn't
single
believe in it,
day.
but now
The garage. Craig was like, the air fryer, gentlemen.
I'm
'Cause
about
we
to-
don't have a microwave. We haven't had one in.
Microwaves is trash.
They're
Yeah,
trash.
Don't need it.
Remember when you stayed with me? I was like, ain't no microwave.
And then
in
we
here.
didn't have
I
one
got
for a long
one room,
time.
And then he brought a musty ass microwave in the crib. Chaz never
is trash.
respected me as a roommate.
wait, dog.
man.
It was a long time before we had one. I
He's
just
still,
got-
he's still lying about his back not being. You can't trust
Spank
him.
it back, nigga.
Hey,
He got
yo.
seasoning salt on his back. huh?
If you guys want to try out the HelloFresh, go to HelloFresh.com/issues12 and use the code issues12 for 12 free meals, including free shipping.
12 free meals is a lot of grub.
That's a lot of food, bro.
Yeah, man.
HelloFresh.
You would go to
HelloFresh.com.
any restaurant that said 12 free meals.
Oh, hell
Right, for
yeah.
sure.
I'm pulling up.
Come on, man.
Absolutely. Again, that's
Been there.
HelloFresh.com/issues12. Use the code issues12 for 12 free meals, including shipping.
12 free anything.
We feeding y'all.
I'm pulling up.
Come on, man. I don't want the ball sack. Can I just get the
Why
word without
couldn't
the
they just
ball
be
sack?
tucked into the internals?
They were, and then they fall out.
Yeah.
into the-
Hey, what kind of shit is that? What kind of raggedy? Who built this shit?
You gotta enjoy your balls.
Let your
Little
balls
shake.
come
Yeah,
out.
like- you know, girls wish they could do the little shake of
No,
balls.
they don't.
Like you can shake your ding-a-ling, that's it. Why I gotta shake my balls
Would you rather
too?
have balls or breasts?
balls?
Oh,
balls.
Sometimes when women be stacked
Man.
and they just be like, oh, they be taking that bra, I'll be feeling for them.
Titties.
They be in
Scratch,
the
the
gym.
scratch underneath.
Yeah, they be like, oh, God.
they
damn.
got underwear. They got underwear where you can tuck your balls in them.
Yeah.
With just the balls themselves?
Just the balls. They go in in the pouch and underwear.
Yeah, just double dutching alone makes me be
That's
like
bad.
balls.
Are they
I
like-
never have to
Yeah, 'cause
hold
they
my
be
balls on the
dou-
double dutch.
Man.
Yeah.
Sabrina, she be like, man, I wish I could take these off. She want to be small up top.
The balls.
Mm,
Yeah, I take balls over breasts.
yeah.
Breast is a lot.
Give
That's
me
why-
the balls.
I don't know. If my balls had nipples, maybe.
You got nipples now.
Yeah, but not on my balls.
Oh, if your balls had nipples.
Yeah, breast has nipples. That's a little,
Wait, so you saying if your balls had nipples, you would go with the breast?
Yeah.
Oh, if my balls had nipples, that would just be
That'd be
odd.
weird.
And I wonder what
That
the
wouldn't
purpose.
be
Ball-
that bad though.
Ball nipples?
What would be the purpose?
I would
of
still
them?
prefer the balls, even with
They're
the
just
nipples.
small. It's just a smaller
Yeah,
thing.
'cause
But
breast-
breast is a lot.
But it probably start chafing and shit. That would be awful, bro.
But it also depends on my cup size.
On your balls?
Like if I'm
or
a
your
B,
breast?
if I'm an A or B cup, I can deal with that.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
But
but if
ball
I'm out
nipples
here
would
with
be
a
a point.
C or D,
Yeah, some dudes is out here with titties already. So
Oh,
they,
most
they
definitely.
I
like,
definitely got some. Zero doubt about that.
I wasn't going to say that, Chad.
Right.
And they
It's a
are
crazy.
work. I tell you.
okay, so which one? Were you taking those or the balls?
I'm definitely taking balls. Get these titties off me.
Craig, hold on. Craig, do Chaz chest real quick.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on, man. I got sensitive nips.
I tried to do the no look. He
what if
caught
his
me.
nipples got hard on that one flip? Like, God.
They're hard right now.
Why y'all doing this?
That's when you got to look at your head like,
Stimulation.
I got the sweat going over under them right now. It's hot as shit in here. I can't wait to go air these out.
titties.
Chad's gonna be
The
outside just shaking them out.
titties, baby, baby.
I'm definitely taking the balls.
Titty
man.
sauce. Definitely taking the ball. Do another question.
I like that Chaz was defensive real quick. Like, bap. He's ready.
Oh, I
to
could have
go.
got him already. He didn't see me coming.
He's
I
used to
said,
it.
well, what are you gonna do, dog? You be like, ah.
Stop,
I did the no look like this. He's like, bap, no.
Hey, here's also my thing, dog. I go like, hey, bro, if you have the weight, the titties, it's like you're asking. You can lose them. You know what I mean? Like if you really don't want it, you can go lose them.
Yeah.
Right.
Get a breast reduction.
Yeah, you can do it.
These balls just be
At this
big.
point, you're just like, all right. You got another question?
Yeah, I got mad questions. You know what I'm saying? I have questions.
Question.
All right, so this is from Eddie Carvajal.
Carvajal.
Shout out to Eddie Carvajal with
What's
the
up,
question.
Eddie?
This question is
Tony's going to chop y'all names.
Hey, I'm ripping them to shreds, man.
How'd you chop Eddie?
Butchering the
Y'all
name.
names is
This
killing
is
me.
Eddie.
I came in strong with the Eddie, and then it was like,
This
"Nah."
is Eddie. Carbonites.
All right, so here's his question. Aliens land in front of the studio. They take
shit.
control of Tony
Oh.
and ask you all, one of you has to mate with our queen in order to spare humanity.
The aliens are talking through you.
Yes.
Okay.
Who do y'all pick to give the humanity pumps in order to save us?
Not me.
And the alien looks like Ashanti
Oh, wait,
with
wait,
a
You already out. You said not.
with a grasshopper bottom.
Wait, what?
Who?
That's
how
what the
high?
alien looks like.
The
Also,
Ashanti
the
on
grasshopper
top.
was just Ashanti's face?
No.
It's just Ashanti up top with the grasshopper bottom.
I'm for sure taking one for the team.
All right, go ahead, Craig.
I'm for sure taking
So
one
Craig
for the team.
Yeah.
volunteered.
Craig
Um,
volunteered.
You smashing the
smashing
grasshopper?
grasshopper. Man,
Full
Cool.
grasshopper bottom.
full grasshopper bottom.
Craig gonna
Thank
have
you,
them,
Craig.
Craig gonna have
That
them
little
legs
leg
cricketing.
For
Appreciate
sure.
it, Craig.
Leg gonna be
When
going
Tony
to
comes
your
out,
leg.
will he know? Like they leave the body and Tony's like, "What y'all looking at me for?"
Why is Craig fucking a grasshopper?
With
Yeah.
Ashanti's face. That's Ashanti. Hot
Like
face.
Tony,
you,
we don't know how
Craig.
to tell you that Craig smashed up.
Smash
No,
you.
I'm not smashing
Smash
him.
you.
The
No, it's not me.
Nah,
He's
him.
the queen.
It's the queen. Yeah.
Yeah. But he
No,
took
no,
over your
no.
body, right?
No.
No,
They
no.
just took over my body to
To talk
deliver the
through
message.
Tell me.
Oh,
Keon don't
I
watch
thought
enough
you had to
alien
smash
movies.
Tony.
Nah,
that's
I'm
what I
not
thought. That's
saying.
why I was like, "Oh man."
I knew it wasn't smashing Tony.
Oh,
I
yeah.
had to reread the question.
I
I'm
said,
like, wait a
okay.
I
minute.
said it too
Smash?
quick for y'all to be like, "Oh, you smashing Tony?" No.
So they just communicate through Tony and
Right.
said, "One of y'all got to smash the
The
queen."
queen,
Oh,
Ashanti with a grasshopper bottom.
sure.
Who are we volunteering up
Craig
for the
already
pump?
volunteered.
There you go, Craig. You,
Okay,
That's
but what
just
if you're
me.
not-
Who are y'all?
wait. Hold on. What if you're not smashing Tony, but he's feeling it, so his body's shaking while you smashing the alien? So what about?
Because I'm excited that the queen is getting smashed.
No, because what if the
Yeah.
queen?
This is all we ever
if
wanted.
you're linked and you're connected,
Yeah, you're
every time
linked to
she
the
moans,
queen.
you moan.
Tony over there grabbing his stomach, holding his.
Lois.
What if the whole time, like,
Craig.
after it's over, Tony's like, Craig, you was trash.
Craig. Oh, you didn't find my spot.
Trash, Craig.
You didn't find my spot, Craig.
Yo, what if you premature eject and then you doom the planet, bro?
Because it's a hive mind. So we all
everybody's
in on
in
it.
there. You got to really give it to that queen. She got to be fast enough to be like, oh, jeez, I need to go.
If she don't climax, then it's an alien full-on attack.
Craig, you gotta go. You
Oh,
gotta
I'm,
do
not,
work,
I'm
bro.
not going down on no grasshopper.
You gotta do
Well,
it.
that's
You
the
gotta
only
do it.
way
have
for the
to, bro.
climax.
You
Yeah.
just said smash.
You gotta do it,
It
man.
said
We
pump. He
gotta
said
live.
pumps in the
Just the
question.
pumps. Yeah, I ain't going down
Pumps
on
in
no
order to
grasshopper.
save us.
Yeah, just straight
That was
pumps.
a wild question, Eddie.
got
That
y'all.
was a funny
That
one.
was out
I
there.
got y'all, world.
Oh, this is a question that I liked.
Craig's the
earlier
savior of the
today.
world.
I got y'all, world.
This was,
Today we celebrate Greg's penis. that saved the world.
Actually, it was a couple.
You get a shrine.
Here's another question.
Chaz probably
CP
get a
day.
picture and post it.
I'm like, hey, this is Greg's penis. I know this dick.
Let me see.
You know it.
What's wrong with y'all?
All right, this question is from Curran and Bianchi.
Okay.
Bianchi?
Beyonce.
Names are crazy today.
It might
It's
be
wild
Bianca.
today.
It might
Bianchi?
be Bianca Shy.
It's Bianchi.
Beyonce.
Beyonce?
Bianchi or Bianchi?
Bianchi.
Bianchi.
Beyonce.
All right. Question. Fellas, you have a crystal ball that allows you one glimpse into the future to see all the success of a person's life, right? Would you use that to see your own future achievements or your children's? You get one look. I'm going with the kiddo.
I was about to say I'm going with the kids because I feel like, let's see, I see bad. I was like, okay, I got to course correct.
Yes.
You know, I got to
Yeah.
Now, if I
here.
see great, then I'm like, all right, I'm doing a great job.
Yeah.
I'll just keep pushing. But if I see something I can fix me,
Yeah.
you know, we know where it's going.
Wait,
we
but
can
you,
see
but
it.
you don't see like the turn. You just see where they are.
You just
But
it
I think
says-
it'll make me hyper aware of
Is this the moment where they turn evil?
right, like let's say
achievements.
they homeless, and then we get into a big spat, and he's like, I'm moving out. I'm gonna be like, well, no, hey man,
Yeah.
Yeah.
let's talk about this.
I'm
Like,
definitely looking at the kids.
Yeah,
I
For
look
that-
at the
for
kids,
that
too.
very reason.
It's just exciting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To see the kids.
And then
like,
you can help out. You be like, hey man,
Yeah.
you might want to reconsider. Don't give up.
right,
right,
Don't give
right.
up.
It hends the workout. I and definitely tell people don't give up because I should have gave up a long time ago. And this stuff works out when you don't give up.
Yeah.
Definitely the kids.
Definitely the babies for me,
Yeah,
easily.
Gregory.
especially right now.
I don't know. I'm a little scared. I don't know if I want to see where they're gonna end up.
I understand that
I'm
completely.
like,
Yeah.
I feel that.
Ooh. And then I don't know.
I don't want to
man,
see where I end up. that's my real fear.
Yeah, because then you can't change it if you find out where you end up. Like, damn.
Yeah, that's
You
it.
try to fight it and you end up right there because you looked in the future.
Right,
This is-
messed up your own
And
thing.
and my goal is to give her better than whatever I do.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, you go kill it. So
And I think with me, it's just like I'm just enjoying my journey, whatever. But the kids is just, I just want so much for them.
right.
Like, yeah,
Like me, it's just,
with the kids, like I said, I wouldn't want to. I would have to look and see what my future would be because with the kids, like I said, I would go crazy. Like, man, how can I stop this?
right.
And everything
Right,
I
but
do
what if you
might
can't
lead
change
them
the
to
course?
get into that.
Right.
Yeah, so, it would have to be see me.
that
That's
would
what
be
I
a
wonder,
lot of
can you-
stress.
Yeah, it's like it's the crystal ball. It like when you see that crystal ball, that's
Like,
what the
can you
life
change
is.
it? Yeah.
That's what it is.
Because if that's just what it is, then yeah, I don't want to know that my kid's gonna.
It's gonna be a failure,
right,
and
or,
then
or
I have-
something
I'm
worse.
I'm pretty sure
you
it's
know?
just a glimpse. So you do whatever you do after that. Once you see it in the ball, you're like, all right.
I see him getting smashed out in prison. I'd be like, oh,
You gotta
what did
make
I
sure.
do?
Yeah,
I gotta
because if
change
it's like Back to the Future,
Why didn't show you that part?
if it's like Back to the Future where you can change, what's
Yeah.
gonna happen, then I would want to see.
Yeah, how
that.
much do you see? Do you see some years? You see all of it?
They just said future
Anytime.
achievements.
And hell, the
Oh, wait.
future. Who says it's like far? It could
Achievements
be.
sound
It could
good.
be Keelan at 11,
Mm-hmm.
and I
Achievements
just see
sound good
his
though.
birthday and like, oh, that's what he looks like. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but I just don't.
Achievements.
For me, I am enjoying the ride, so I don't want to. For them, I wouldn't mind. Hell, I wouldn't
I
mind
f- I
seeing
feel like-
Keelan in 2 years. Let me see what he's doing.
I feel like
Just real
achievements is
quick.
the key word right there.
Right.
Because it's not like their life in shambles. But I'm like, oh, achievements
Right.
means they're
Yeah,
doing.
they're doing well.
Right.
All right.
Good
I feel like
question.
I don't want to see mine too because let's say we see an achievement. Well, no, never mind. Because I was about to say it'll make me be lazy. But then if I achieve, I'm getting a big award, it'll make me work harder to get the award. So
I can't mess this up.
right, I'm gonna get an Emmy.
I can't turn this down.
Right.
Right.
Y'all want to win Emmys?
I honestly don't care about none of that stuff.
I want an Emmy.
I want an Emmy.
do?
I want an Oscar.
I hate Craig.
I did.
Craig's like, what? When?
I did that.
I want
got
an Oscar, man. Tough.
NAACP awards.
Nice, man.
That's dope.
Yo, fancy bastard.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind an Emmy for the or for best comedy album, something like that.
Yeah.
Well, what was the?
So that's a
You said,
Grammy.
do you want one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I wouldn't mind it, but it's not. I don't.
Because sometimes it's the
I like-
aspiration. It's like, I got, people want to win.
Yeah,
Awards.
Yeah, I don't want to win, but if I won one, I'd definitely be super happy. I guess it's never been something on my radar though.
I could really care less what my peers think.
Right.
I guess that's what it is.
That's
But
what
also,
it
it
is.
could be,
care,
but it
though.
can be for you.
I like
care
to
what-
say
I care what-
that,
like
but
you
I
guys
actually
think.
care. Huh?
Yeah.
I
I care
care.
with like peers, with like
Yeah.
us.
I definitely
Y'all-
care, man.
Well,
Y'all
that's.
opinions matter to
I
me.
guess when he said peers, I guess
thinking
I
about
went
the community.
Yeah,
not
I
just,
went out.
Oh,
not
okay,
just-
okay.
Yeah, not
us.
people I like and respect.
I care about the outer community too. Like, if I'm in the film and actors that I haven't met, but if Denzel Washington be like, I like your work,
Oh,
I care
well,
about that
yeah.
shit. But that's my peer.
Yeah, but I mean,
you know,
I
it's
guess.
his game.
Shit.
But you're not.
If Denzel tells me he likes me, because I'm sure he could give two shits if I'm like, man, I didn't like you in that one.
Right.
But that's him. But I care. I'd be like, man, thank you,
Denzel, if you
man.
don't get your ass up out of my face with this.
Okay, so but
I
if he
guess-
tells you he doesn't like your stuff, you still feel away?
Yeah. Like I'll be like, oh damn, he don't like it. I'ma still do what I do, but it's gonna hurt a little bit. I'm like, man, I'm a big fan of his too.
If
But
he's like trash,
yeah,
Them shit
it's
was
just
trash.
like if
It's
he
oh.
bashed me up in the interview, like I can't stand Tony's comedy. I'm like, that's gonna hurt. I'd be
Anita-
lying if I sat here and said I don't care about none
If
of
he's
that.
like Anita
Yeah,
was
yeah, we
right.
care.
The first time,
Anita
but
was right.
Anita was right.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh.
You said what, DC?
it might hurt the first time, but I'm talking about in every interview, he's like, yeah, that Tony Baker, he just putting out a bunch of bullshit.
And everyone they're like, so what movie you have coming out? I don't know, but Tony Baker.
Man,
Yeah.
I'd be like, all right, man.
I'd be mad.
Okay.
I'd be mad if it starts ruining like my career
Right.
like that, and then I'm like, hey,
One
bro.
time, that could be all it took.
But if you're like Sandler makes bombs, right?
All the time.
Uh-huh.
Like Sandler has a good one every 10 years now.
Right.
But I'm like, I could give a shit. Sandler makes crazy money, has a good ass time.
What y'all saying?
No, but that's it. I would like if somebody like he's always up for the new Razzies, like all the worst films. Sandler don't give a fuck. Sandler just shows up for the Razzie.
But how do we know he don't give a fuck?
I think
he ever said
I think
that?
he would really sit down and be like, let me try to make a masterpiece.
Right.
But he might care.
I don't think he does. I think he likes employing his friends,
he has
and having fun.
and having fun, have a fan base.
We all
'Cause
view
you're not
that
gonna-
from the outside looking in, but
Yeah.
we don't know how he feels on it.
Well, when
Right.
I talked
We
to
don't
him
know what he
yesterday,
internalized.
Like we would think, as rich as he is, he wouldn't care, but he might.
I guess I'm basing
I think
it off.
Sandler's happy.
Yeah, I'm basing it off
I
what
get
I
that from him,
see
too.
and what he's doing and the projects he's putting out. He clearly is like,
Sandler knows if it's a good movie.
right.
He does what he does. He knows the audience is gonna pull up.
Every-
He's paid well.
every last movie he does, he knows is a good movie because he has fun doing it, and he laughs. He'll have a big laugh in there that he wanted to get out,
Right.
and that's all that really matters at that point. It's like
Sandler said
I'm
he-
sure the critical acclaim he got for Uncut Gems felt good.
I'm sure he
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, but I guess when I say who cares, it's like yes, if Denzel was like, I like your work because I'm a fan of his, I would, but I wouldn't. If it was negative, I wouldn't be like, oh, Denzel doesn't. I don't like, all right, well, nigga.
Right.
So
I don't believe y'all, man.
you've had bombs too.
Right.
I don't believe that
Why not?
because
We're
like
still talking about art.
look at the
Still
attention
art.
we give people in the comment section when they say some shit about us.
But it's not.
Okay,
It's
man.
not. But it's not.
It's not like
detrimental,
we're
though.
obsessed with it, but we care. We be like, it resonates. So if you got somebody that you're a fan of, look
But
at how you reacted to E40. You cared about that.
I was like, this nigga tripping.
Yeah, but
But I still listen to his
happened with
music.
E40?
I still.
but it's you still cared though.
wait, what happened with
But
E40?
it, I guess when I say care, not enough to change anything.
Nah,
You know
we're
what I
not
mean?
always
I guess.
gonna
I guess
change.
when I use the word care, and even when I say all the time, like, who
Yeah.
cares? It's like, what does it change?
Or does it- or
Right.
does
So
it
I'm not saying
affect-
everything. Yeah, like we don't notice stuff.
Yeah,
But like at the end of the day, I was like, he got mad, and then okay,
I got two goals,
Like-
bro. I want to have a ton of fun and make a ton of money.
yeah.
yeah.
And I go like, if I can do those two things and keep the awards and shit, and people say, I'm like, okay, hey, do I have another job? Like that's always like the case.
Right.
Like, Great. Hey, Chaz, we want you. Oh, great. Then the fun continues.
Right.
I'm
We
like,
good.
shit,
And
my
I
whole
think
career has
I've
been based
sorry, go
on
ahead.
just fun.
Yeah.
We have fun every time we get together, and
Right.
we just even when we do this, we have fun.
Right.
Right.
And I think I've just gotten. I don't know if I've always been like this. I don't know, but I care more about the positive stuff. Like I don't allow like the other stuff. Like even I've tried. I remember I got a comment one time, and I tried to go back and remember what they said. I couldn't even remember. You know what I mean? Like I just be like, all right, well, because sometimes like I'll go to respond and I'll be like, for what?
Yeah.
And then by the end of the day,
Respond to something
yeah,
negative
like,
or positive?
negative. Because I'll put out videos and stuff for the positive because
Yeah.
I'm reading those. And then negative, I'll catch one. I'll be like, you know what? And then I'll go back and not saying. And later in the day, can't even remember what they said
Right.
because it just didn't matter.
I only got on that one girl because it was like the 6th one. You know, remember?
You be coming for Chaz.
At first, I just be putting a laugh face on there. Then I was like, this is the 6th time you didn't
Right.
say something. Don't watch if you don't like. I'm
Right.
going to be
But
here.
now I've gotten to the point
are
where
you going to be here?
Well,
Chaz?
you know,
Shit.
outside of, you know what I'm saying?
You might not be here.
We got another question?
Now I've gotten to the point where I just block people.
I've gotten to the
Nigga got
point
all
where I
arrogant.
would type a whole paragraph, like I'm gonna respond, and then I'll just delete
Yeah.
because from teaching my kids, I learned myself. When I'm
Right.
teaching them, don't pay attention to what people say.
Right.
I'm like, hey, I should take that in too.
And then at the end of the day, you really be like, what did it do? Like, what did it, like Chaz said, what did it affect? And it's like, nothing.
I'm not gonna see them at the store. Not
Not
Right,
like
right.
nothing. And I don't even, and a lot of this, it's probably not even real. You're
Right.
just trying to piss me off or you're some 17-year-old, you know what I mean? Or whatever, hiding behind a Finsta account or whatever. Like, so like, why? And then we
Okay,
don't
I
even know what
retract.
we did.
I retract. I
What?
think I care. I think I would care.
What? I don't remember. What'd you say?
No, he's talking about you.
Oh,
Care,
you
if
care about
one of
him.
your peers.
Yeah, I would care.
Yeah?
Because like you said, we do, when I do see stuff in the comments, I do be like, what? You
Yeah.
don't even know me like that. Yeah, I would care.
I don't want to admit that, but it do be like, God
the
damn,
truth.
man. I
Yeah, it's the
noticed
truth,
it.
yeah.
Like it'd be like 17 positive comments. It'd be that one. I'd be like, it's like that one person in the audience that ain't laughing.
Yeah.
Everybody
Right,
else
yeah,
dying, but you'd be like, God damn, the lady in the when we was on tour in Sacramento, whole crowd loving it. That one lady in the front is all me, Kevin, to hear talk about to this day. Everybody else had time of their. That one lady, we still trying to figure out what happened before the show and what, so it's
Now
like,
that I do understand.
Yeah.
The not so much the it bothered me, but the curiosity of like, what did I do to you?
yeah.
Or but then you know it's not you. I'm like, hey, if everybody else is dying, that's not me.
Right.
That's not, I didn't do anything wrong here.
But it's a natural curiosity
It's
to be
just
like
like-
even when you see comments,
One
it's like
person?
okay, so for example, the YouTube we were talking about before the show, the girl, I was just like, what did I do to you to make you so mad that you, especially like last episode, I didn't even do nothing. I understand there are times where I get why somebody be like this nigga, like I understand. Last episode was so regular, I was like, what I do to you? Like, I didn't even do nothing.
What I do to you?
So it's like in the day, like who cares? But it's a curiosity of like, I would just like to know why you're so angry.
Right.
It ain't gonna change shit.
If it's one of those where they keep coming at you, because this is one dude that shows up on all deaf videos, and he come for me every time. Like, every time I see Tony Baker, I just don't want to watch the video. He just,
and you be like, what did I?
not feeling this dude. Because I seen him like 3 times. Like, bro,
What did I do?
what did I do?
I'm so
but
much
it
like-
becomes easier to take if it's repeated.
Right.
For me,
Absolutely.
oh, it's you again.
Yeah.
But when it's that
Right.
one and done, they'll be like, oh, God damn. I don't sit with it long, but I definitely notice it.
Yeah,
I'll be like,
I
God
noticed
damn.
it. But then, like we were talking about earlier, there's so many positive ones. I'll be like, Like
Yeah.
you, it's like Chad said, it's you.
It's you.
It's not me
You're the
because
freak.
if everybody else is like,
Freak.
we love this, and you're over there like, but Tony,
Right.
well then it's you.
Yeah.
Like you have a.
And I don't have a desire to please everybody anymore.
That's impossible.
But I think in the beginning, especially like when you're younger, you wanna kill everybody. And you want everybody to love what you do. Then you go, and I feel like I've been beaten down. I'm like, hey, if one person likes what I do, I'll take it. If there's one person out there who's like, hey, you know what, Chaz, I like it. I'm like, thank you. You know what I mean?
Now I will
And then
admit.
at that
Sorry, go ahead,
point,
DG.
why are you even watching? If you don't like it, why are you
Yeah.
watching?
Yeah.
Why are you tuned into it?
Right.
Yeah.
It's one of the things I teach my kid. I'm like, why would you give that one negative person the energy that you could give the 15
Right.
positives.
Right.
And
Yeah.
we all look at the negative one and be like, oh, like I said, I'd be a paragraph in and be like,
Yeah.
nah, I ain't gonna give him that.
Now I
energy.
just try to put the laughing face on them.
Right.
You know,
You
maybe
got a lot
maybe
of
not-
laughing faces.
I
up
do
there.
put a lot of
do.
laughing
You do.
faces, but also because I also go like, if I take this seriously, I'm like,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Right.
I delete a lot of the comments.
Do you?
Hey, I be doing
If
that
it's
too.
on my
and
page, I'll be
blocking.
like,
Yeah.
delete.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
And if they say something when it's like, you know, something about either people I care about or like
Yeah.
on the racial tip, I just block.
Yep.
I do that a lot more now.
I was getting into that earlier. I've gotten to a point where I saw I was talking to you and two other comics and one was an actor, but they were just talking about how much they block.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just thinking like, why do I have to take? I don't have to take
No.
this. I don't have to, because I used to feel like if I was blocking people, then they won. And then I was just like, no, I don't have to. I didn't do
No.
anything. I don't have to just sit here and take their abuse for no
Right.
reason.
Yep.
Like, why? So I just block them or I'll delete comments
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. But I will admit, earlier, like Chad, early in your career, I definitely cared more about my peers earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted other
For
comics to think I was
sure.
funny. I
Right.
wanted other. Early on, I was like, man, I really hope they like when man, I'm telling you, bro. When
You-
you was
you know
like,
what it
this
changed
joke
for
about
me?
your grandpa is funny. I was like, Tony Baker said my joke is funny. Like that stuff. When I first met Craig and him, man,
That
it
stuff
was
means
like-
a lot.
And Marlon told my dad I was funny. I
Yeah.
was like,
Mm-hmm.
my dad was like, all right. I was like,
When I first started working for Ben and just doing those bounce shows, and then I remember somebody was like, man, that shit ain't no real network, right?
That was DC.
It wasn't
Ain't
DC.
no
laughed
real
too
network.
hard.
He
Your
yelled in the
baggage
shower
handler.
It wasn't DC at all. DC was always happy for me. But I remember somebody was just like, man, ain't no real network, blah blah blah. What's I gonna do? And I remember at first, that was the first time I was like, oh, you don't matter. You know, somebody I know for a long time in
Yeah.
comedy, and I was like, oh, because that doesn't change the money I get. It doesn't change the fun I have. It doesn't change anything. And I was like, oh, these like you're an extra in my show.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you're an extra. Yeah, I don't have to deal with you anymore.
Right.
After that, bro, it became really easy.
Who was it?
I'm gonna tell you guys here.
Come on,
I'll tell you
man.
later
What-
because
I
we
tried to
still
Patreon
kind of cool.
Tell
But
me right now.
What's
Nah, I won't
great
tell you
too
now.
is
Tell me
usually
on the air.
the person hating on you is kind of your biggest fan because they know everything
Every step, every
about
move you make.
yeah, and it's like, oh, okay, you steady. Go ahead,
Yeah.
hate all you want.
And Chaz is probably the biggest, I would say, don't let stuff bother him person out of us. Like, he,
oh yeah, he just
Yeah,
laughing.
easily.
Chaz is just, you know, that brick comes in handy when it's stuff like that. Him being just a solid brick, that is perfect for situations like that.
yeah, I'm really happy.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm like, it's really hard for something to bother you when you're really
Right,
happy.
right.
I complain about a lot of stuff because it's funny to me.
Yeah.
To rant and rave about stuff,
Right.
that's just funny to me. But like,
And we do that on stage.
and then,
naturally,
yeah,
you
that's
know
the
what I mean?
that's your outlet to get stuff out. But like, I'm super.
I think my issue. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, you still be reading all them books?
A lot less now because I feel like sometimes, you know, like it just depends, but a lot less. But I really feel like at that time, I don't know, I just couldn't think right.
Chaz thought he was better than us.
I did
with his
not.
book
You started
reading
reading.
in the group
Absolutely.
chat.
I did
Reading
not
those
think I
books.
was better.
reading.
You know, the other day, he said every sentence. You know, I saw this thing in a book the other day.
It becomes your point of
Yeah.
reference.
When
you
you,
know what I
breathe,
mean?
I was like, the thing we've been doing our whole life. When you
Yeah.
breathe, you know,
Oh,
you
this is mad random. Watch this
Inhale.
show called Warrior on HBO Max.
Oh, they've been telling me about it. I think
It's
I saw
dope.
a couple episodes.
They had I don't know what made me
Had
think.
nothing
I was
to
thinking
do
about your
with
point of
Was
reference,
it
but
shirt that made you?
oh no, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking of like usually you'll go by your references, whatever you've kind of seen lately, you relate
Yeah.
to. So I was just like, well, I gotta watch HBO.
Do you be doing audio books or you actually be reading?
Oh, I
say
can't.
you
I
do
can't
audios,
sit
right?
down and read.
Yeah.
Oh, so you do all.
All audio.
What do you like
Mhm.
about audiobooks?
So at first it was really hard to kind of like get into like learn, like, you know, listening. But then I kind of realized it's the same thing. When you ever read a book and then you be like, shit, how'd I get to this page? You have to go
Right.
back anyway.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. So the ability to do multiple things at one time,
Yeah.
whether I'm working out, whether I play video games and listen to books, you know, it's like you can get a lot more done. And it helps me. So like even working, I can literally have somebody talking to me and doing something and they'll be separate. You know, then I'm like, cool, da. So like my ability to take in information, process it, and still be doing something else has really helped. Because I ask Scotty, I'll play video games all day. they'll be talking about this stuff. I'll add notes as we go through it, but it's really easy for me to hear information, process it, give them my thoughts while doing something else.
I like doing something else while I'm doing something else.
Yeah,
too.
but it helps, and then I go, oh man, that's super dope. But how can I apply that in such and
Yeah.
such? But it's the same thing when we're on stage and you're talking, and you're kind of thinking of your next
yeah.
thing while it's that same muscle.
You're never in the exact moment
No.
that you're in on stage.
no
ever.
You're always like 2 jokes ahead.
You're too
Right.
exactly. So
Every
it's,
time.
it's
Or
the same
like
thing.
trying to figure out what comes next. And
Right.
when you were like, okay, I don't want to even do that joke. I want to do that, or
Oh, I'm
I
the-
said this one and this. You be
I'm a big audio booker too because
That's
I got
great.
tired of conversations being people always using movie references and conversations, and it was like, nah, I'm not gonna be that dude.
Right.
That's not what I want to be.
Well, once I got into the book community, these people are nuts. Like, I thought I read a lot of books.
you going
No.
Audible?
Yeah, whether it's Audible or just people, like you'll meet somebody who's like, have you read such and such by such and such? And I'm like, I don't know
Readers
author
are-
names.
Readers are out here
Yeah,
too.
I don't know. Like, Yo's a big reader. She knows like authors' names. I don't know author names. I'll be like, oh, hold on, let me look it up. Like, I'm mad.
You know what always surprised me about like the reading community is like when I worked at this place called Hastings. Hastings is like you remember that? They sell music, books, all this other stuff. You can rent movies, whatever.
Amoeba-ish?
It's like Amoeba. It sounds like it.
Kind of, but they're not really focused on because Amoeba's like records.
Right, right.
But Hastings was more like we got games, we got
Dope.
music, we got books. And when I was working there, I just assumed like everybody, your biggest seller is what? Video games and music. They were like, nah, books. I'm like, what?
Like first editions go
Yeah,
huge. Like, it's
so I'm
crazy.
Like, oh, the book community is large.
There we go.
So I'm surprised. So you are on Audible.
Oh yeah, I'm on Audible a lot. Like I have over probably 200 something books now on Audible.
Dang.
Yeah, like that I've read. Like Audible, like right now I'm going through Barack's book. Well, actually, I have about 200 books that I peruse.
You recommend it?
100%, bro. If anybody wants to be able to build a mental muscle, I'll do the ad. I got it. If anybody wants to build a mental muscle, I can't.
Just this part. you guys
That part right there.
This is the important part right here. No one trusts me with
just
the
got
ads.
real.
I
This
know,
is
right?
real. Like,
He said I do that. We was like
passionate right
you
here.
go.
All right, let me get my spiel first. So anybody who's actually really interested because for me, I felt lost. I didn't know how to do things. I read a bunch of books that helped me learn a formula, and then I adjusted that for my life there. Right. So then I think that's a key success was me being able to read books on the go because I was doing 2 jobs. I was working at an internship at different times. You're doing a lot. So the ability to sit in your car, the ability to be able to do that stuff, learn, taking stuff, then apply it, changed my entire life, and I owe it to audiobooks. So visit audible.com/issues or text issues to, is this 500 to 500? 500 to 500. Is that the number?
Yeah. I guess
Yeah.
so.
Oh, okay. Visit audible.com/issues or text issues to 500-500.
Yeah.
Video should include, I don't know, is there anything else that you read?
So they can text that number
Yeah,
that
they
they
can
put
text
in,
it.
and then Audible will get them the info that they need to
Do
get in on.
Audible. It takes a minute to adjust. I feel people who like, I hate these people. I need to feel something in my hands and turn the page. Like, no, you don't. You don't need that
I'm
shit.
like, you already know that song.
You don't
so
need
put
that
an
shit.
audio book on. You don't need to.
You don't need it. And you get the first 30 days free. 30 days
word?
of Audible free? Not
Yeah.
books?
Yeah, you get you get 30-day free trial.
Oh, hell yeah.
Do that shit.
That's dope. But you already in.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so in, bro. It's ridiculous.
So you go to
That's dope. 30
audible.com.
days?
Yep.
That's super dope.
audible.com/issues and text issues to 500-500.
Yeah, people don't realize how much time they have to listen to books until you actually start driving and you start working out and people want to, you
Because
know.
I'll be listening to music. I'm like, man, I can easily knock a book out.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
On your
Yeah.
legendary
Yeah.
walks?
I take drives just to listen to books.
Yeah.
Like I'll do that 210. It's a nice, peaceful drive.
Right
I
here.
like the
Beautiful.
210 for some reason.
It's
I'm a
beautiful.
fan.
Yeah, there's something about the 210. I'm like,
There's no
People don't be on it like
Yeah.
that. Like, I like the 2
I like the 210, man.
And then, like,
And
I started.
that Pasadena view is nice.
Yeah, I
Oh,
love
over-
that part where you
Yeah.
first get into it and you see that big bridge.
I was just going to say that over there.
Yeah.
That's a dope drive.
Every time.
You get to see a new part of Glendale.
Mhm.
Like, oh, man,
Oh,
Oh,
this
that
is
little
over there.
backside of Glendale? Yeah.
You see downtown? That's downtown down there.
Yeah,
Because like when you coming from like like SoCal, they try to take you to the 170 sometime, and I'm like, nah, I'm going 210 around. Because
Yeah.
they'll try to take you through the Burbank way
Yep.
of the 5.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, man.
That 5 be
Um,
tough.
I'm going
Nah,
around.
I'd like the mountains. and the
Yeah.
sun coming
It's
back.
nice over there.
I don't care if there's traffic. I just get in the car, put a book on, and just
You
like,
good.
yeah.
I need to get in on this Audible life, man.
That's great, bro. And you can still listen to music. And like I don't like Barack's book right now, because some of them are really long. Barack's book is 20 hours.
Is he the actual
Barack,
narrator?
Barack reads me to sleep every night.
Oh,
Yo, like Michelle, like having Michelle read to you was amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's dope.
Yeah, so then, but you know, you listen to Barack talk about like the real shit that he went through. And like this book is all about, you know, his presidency. And I think he has another one I read.
The Audacity of Hope.
Yeah, I need
No,
some-
this is, I think Audacity of Hope is this one. I'm trying to remember.
That
The
was
other one.
that was the one that came out.
So then Letters from My
Audacity was like
Fathers.
one of the first ones. Audacity of Hope was like one of the first
So
ones.
then there's Letters from My Father, or Letters to my, one of the two, Letters to My Father. So I read that one. Don't know if I read Audacity of Hope or not. And then this one, I Promise Land, something like that.
Yeah, I need more book readers in my life.
Yeah,
I'm
man,
I'm
get with your
tired-
boy.
I'm
Chaz
tired of
right here.
Craig and them saying.
I have people
I
in
can't
my
read.
library.
That's my only reference ever. Craig and them said,
Yeah.
"Hey, Craig, you
I have
ain't got to
people-
lie, Craig." I'm like, "Come on, what book you got? You can refer."
I can't read.
I got people who hop in my library. They're like, you know, I'm like, oh, hop in my library, bro. You can get in there and find what you like, and
Oh, you
know,
can
get
go
on
in
out.
your library? Okay.
I have a library, man.
Oh, that's
Is
dope.
there like a book club?
Like the
attached
dope
to
part
it?
about going to somebody's home, you see other books, and they're like, oh, but I'm like, yo, you can't taking books with you on a trip is. I'm not doing that. I'm not lugging a book with me everywhere I go.
I'm not gonna look smart.
That's why
Craig.
Kindles are dope, you know. But you
Yeah.
still have to do
You still
this.
got an apparatus.
I'm not doing that,
Yeah.
man.
Audiobooks books seem like it'd be more my
Comic books are
speed.
dope. You don't want to have a comic book on audio. I don't think it'd be the same. It might be dope.
It might be
know,
dope
that'd
to
be
hear,
weird.
bro.
It might be dope.
That's the sound.
It sound like DC joke, the Transformers in your ear.
I forgot about that joke.
Yo, of course
I
you
gotta
did,
do
DC. Of course you did.
What
Sick
y'all,
of
what y'all doing
DC,
for
man.
Mother's Day? What's the Mother's Day plans? Mother's Day is Sunday.
Mother's Days are always so interesting now because we are at different places in our lives.
Yeah.
We have spouses and mothers now, so I'm
Right.
always like, what do you guys want to do? What do you? Who do I?
What she want to do, you know?
Cotty's never really usually tripping. Usually the last couple years, my mom and Cotty are both against going out on Mother's Day because it's just a shit
That's
show.
crazy.
Yeah.
So the last couple years, my mom has come over and they've made me cook. You know, they like when I cook. So if I'm getting on the grill or
Yeah.
whatever, they be like, knock it out.
Cue it up.
And that's it. They do not want to go out. Like
Okay.
so they make it easy on me because they be
Yeah.
like, we don't make no
Make it
reservations.
easy
Don't.
for you.
And
I
because
can't
they,
even imagine Keon taking somebody out.
we went out last night for her
Really?
birthday.
You paid?
Oh, yeah, I'll be paying, bro.
Oh,
I'll be
big
paying.
spender.
Cotty's
Okay.
Cotty's taking care of. I hate spending, but you know her nails get done on my dime. Her hair
Oh.
gets done. We go out.
Well, it's
like,
for you.
I'll be like, here, let me give you a little something.
Oh,
Oh.
I ain't even gonna hold you. Know that should be feeling good. She be like, I need to get my nails done. Let me see what I can get. I unfold it for no reason. You know?
I'm surprised.
Let me see if I can.
I'll
Well,
give you
I'll be
nothing.
honest. We finally started the separate accounts, and that has actually helped because now she actually sees how much she was spending.
Yes.
And then I see how much of my money she was
Yep.
spending. Like even though she has her own, I was
Yeah.
like, "Yo, I'm making this
Separate accounts.
and the joint
is
account, and you're
important.
taking this." So now that we
Yes.
have the separates, I feel more obliged to do that because I have this extra surplus that I'm not using, and then I know she's done her part. You put your half in towards the bills, so
Yeah.
if you don't have enough to do the lunch, I got you.
Mhm.
Like, but the separate accounts has changed the game.
Separate
so
accounts is
I've
life.
spent more money because we have separate accounts now. When we was having the joint, I felt like I got to be so tight because I got to make up for
Right.
what she's gonna
The
do.
Direct
loose
was-
cannon.
Right, and now that
Gotta be out
she,
here.
The loose cannon in the pockets. You be like, hey,
Right.
what are you doing?
now that we have the separates, and she puts her half in. After that, I'm like, okay, whatever, like that's fine.
Separate
So
account
we
life,
be
man.
going out, man.
That's
But
dope.
they're against it, so I'll do something for them. And I like my mom and Cotty really get along.
Yeah.
You know, my mom has all boys. She never had no daughter. So when the girls come around, they get to. When my mom stayed with us,
Yeah.
that was heaven. They had their own thing. I walk in the door. No one said hi to me. I sneak upstairs,
Yeah.
mind my business. Like they was just.
I don't like the lack of acknowledgement when I get home.
Oh,
man.
I love it.
I don't like it.
Oh.
I don't like it.
Y'all surprising me today, man.
I get
didn't think
home-
you would care, Chad.
No, because you get home and you're like, And they're all talking and watching. I'm like, hey,
Oh, I loved that.
what's up?
Now the kids, they
Oh yeah, Izzy come up.
The kids be like, "What up?"
That's all you need,
Sometimes,
man. Izzy
sometimes.
came up,
Sometimes she be like,
Yeah, all
hey,
you need is
Papa.
all you need is the baby.
yeah, you
No,
got the
man.
baby, you good.
I'm like, y'all see, I've been out all day working. I'm tired, exhausted. I'm like gonna say hello.
Yeah.
I can't get up. How was your day?
Chaz won't. Whoa.
Look at Big Daddy working. Working. Hey guys, we have this because Dad goes to work.
I want all that.
Chatty.
I want all that. Want my acknowledgement for being in the crib.
What about you, Craig, when you come in?
Oh, I thought you was talking about Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
Yeah. What we
But
did.
now I
shit.
want to know about the
Yeah.
come in.
Oh, I come in with them.
Yeah, 'cause you
I
can
pick
pick
them
them
up.
up
I
and-
drop them off. I sit outside practice.
You feel
I
they're
sit out-
appreciative of all the sacrifices?
Hell
and all
no.
that? No?
Hell no, they ain't appreciative.
Hell no.
You
we
can
won't
tell how
go.
much they don't clean up the house that they ain't appreciative.
They just expect shit.
They just, man, there be cereal boxes out open.
Sabrina
man.
be pumped when
What
you
do
get
you
home?
do? Oh, my bad. Yeah, I always get attention when I walk in from the cats, her. But I don't really need it.
Right.
But I
Yeah.
just get it. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
come
just
in.
wanted to,
I
hey.
always talk to the cats though.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I walk out and they there, I just be talking to them. I'm like, what the hell y'all doing? Whatever. You know what
It ain't
I'm
even
saying?
a good talk.
It's always something like, oh, what y'all doing? What's up, fellas? I
Okay,
usually
so
say
what-
that.
what
But
are you guys doing for
Mother's
Mother's
Day,
Day? Yeah.
you got baby mamas, right?
I just celebrate my mom.
I feel
on
that.
Mother's
Just
I
Day.
feel
right.
it.
So
I
you
get
ain't
it.
got to worry about none of this.
It's
Do
the
you ever
same
get them anything, even though y'all no longer together? Have you ever acknowledged them for Mother's Day,
Back in the day, yeah, always. But
or like a text and like,
But
yeah,
they're
always.
they're grown
Right,
now.
they're gro-
Yeah.
my kids. I've always had my kids do stuff
Right.
for their mom. I give them the money, but you take care of your mom.
but you never hit them
But
up
that's solid,
directly
though.
like.
My
"Happy
mom
Mother's
gets the
Day."
same thing every year: $300, boiling crabs, some roses. Go ahead to the casino.
But it's that she likes though.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
likes that $300 to take to the casino on them
Yeah.
slots and eat her boiling crab when she get home.
That's a good kid. You're a good kid, man.
What are you
Yeah,
doing
look
for
at
Mother's
Craig.
Day?
I don't know. So I thought about taking them maybe on Saturday to we'll probably hear this, but to a nice, like a really, really nice, because they've had, I've been gone pretty much for 3
Right.
weeks, you know? So they've had my back super crazy. So I want to do something like super dope.
You
super
gonna
nice.
spend the money?
I'm going to spend a bunch of money
Chaz.
to get them
Tony,
something.
we're not that bad, man.
Yeah. Well, I
I'm
figured
surprised
once a year.
Right. We can make the wallet every once in a while.
Every once in a while, and I've just figured like something like a Mastro's is like I doubt I'll get a reservation there, but like that's supposed to be like
what that is.
it's supposed to be like a super
That's
really
super
fancy
ridiculous.
upper echelon.
steak.
Yeah,
Steakhouse in Beverly Hills.
DC and
Yeah.
Craig been there, I'm sure.
Do it on open table. If you do it
that's
on
what
open
that's what I
table,
was looking at. But then only had outside seating when I was looking. I don't want to do Sunday anyways because of the
Right.
the hecticness, you know.
Right.
But something I wanted to do like a dope breakfast. I wanted to do a thing where I kind of like catered the day.
Oh.
You know what I mean? But I wanted like just waves of food
Chaz,
coming
you
in.
have on an apron with your back out.
Raw, dirty back.
The raw, dirty back where I serve food off of. I'm the
He got
table.
Parmesan cheese on his back. They just scratch it and put it on the salad.
Get you a little bit of that. So something like that I was thinking like to do because I'm gonna have her mom come in and stay with us I think for the weekend. I love her mom. Her mom was great. I love her mom.
So you're gonna have 3 moms to cater to.
Yeah,
right.
I think so.
Wait,
Something like that.
Mother's Day is this Sunday,
It's
right?
Sunday.
Oh shit.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's the 9.
And you, I could tell all these plans
Oh,
sound
I
good,
didn't
but I'm
even- I
like,
gotta
you
ask
didn't-
them what they want to
I've
do.
never
Let me
been
ask
going
them
with
right
Y'all
now.
Mother's Day.
hilarious.
I don't know Father's Day
Y'all
either.
don't, Miss Sandy,
Me either. I
Miss
know
Kia, what's your mom's name?
Deidre.
Miss Deidre, they don't love you. Okay, these kids don't love you. Oh, DC, what's your mama's name?
Look, I already ordered.
Sadesia.
Miss Sadesia. These heathens that you birthed don't
I
love
just text
I
Cody
already
and my
ordered
mom
the
right now.
food because boiling crab will be sold out on the day, so
Right.
you have to do it ahead of time. I prep.
Right. So
Okay.
but you prep it and just bring it to the crib?
No, I call, order it, make sure it's there, pick it up, take it to her.
Okay, with the 300 in
Yeah,
cash.
bam.
She finds it in the crab.
And she leave. She leave right then. Okay, yeah, I'm gone. It's Mother's Day, not Other's Day. I'm gone.
I'm trash with gift giving at a distance.
Yeah,
Like
me
I'll be
too.
raggedy. Like if my mom lived here, we could make a whole day of it.
Right.
When they be long distance, I'll be like, "Happy Mother's Day," and then
Text
It'd be
or
2
call.
weeks later.
call,
Timing be off.
call for sure. But the gift giving, I'll be like,
Giving. I don't like giving or receiving gifts though.
Me either.
I love giving.
I like giving. I don't like
love
giving.
giving the gifts. I don't need no
See?
gifts.
It's weird.
I don't like shopping for them. I like giving gifts, but I don't like looking for the gift.
That's maybe.
I'm the type of like, here's the money, go do what you want.
I
Right.
can't think of gifts to give.
Right.
That's why I always be
Right.
like, Sabrina, what should I get so and so? Because she can give gifts.
Mhm.
But what should I give for so and so? You know,
My mom
because-
caught me at an early age. Just give me cash.
And that's
Don't guess what
that
I need.
would-
Just give me
man.
cash.
if
I
I
like-
can
All
just
right,
give
Mom.
you cash.
That's great.
Yeah.
But then people feel like it's thoughtless, and you be like,
But no, but
It's not if
man,
that's
you
you
can
like,
get
though.
whatever
right,
you
that's what-
want.
That's, and that's the
Because
thing.
I'm
as
giving
a
my
kid,
mom
I love
cash
cash
this Mother's
gifts.
Day.
I love money.
She gonna
Yeah.
be very
I'm
happy.
giving her straight cash.
Tony gave us a
'Cause she
gift.
gonna
I
get what
was
she
like,
want.
woo.
Woohoo! That wasn't a gift.
Man, hey, it was a gift for me. It was unexpected funds, and I was like, woo.
Oh,
I was
you
like, what
talking-
gift?
That was
you
not a
talking
gift.
no
about- you
gift.
talking about that?
Yeah, that was a gift.
That was
That
money
was
earned.
work, yeah.
That was money earned.
My
Yeah,
back
man.
is sweating right now.
My back is sweating.
That wasn't a gift.
That was unexpected, and I was like, hey.
Man,
That was a
hey,
gift.
Cam, where we at on time, man?
We had 2 hours
Two,
something.
at least two.
Oh,
Okay,
we
I
gotta
go
get the
here.
hell
I
out
got
of here,
some
man.
tests.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did we,
shit.
did we really hit 2 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, we've been in
Oh,
here.
wow.
I gotta go
This is
too.
ridiculous.
Actually.
I had no idea. Sorry, guys.
DC, where y'all at, man?
I got Mother's Day weekend with Marlon Wayans HBO special.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miami.
Let's do it.
Miami.
Miami. Craig.
Man, Marlon Wayans comedy special.
Chaz?
I'm chilling. I'm nowhere. You can watch Millennials if you like on All Black. I'm gonna have another episode of See My Society coming out. I have Zach and Oren Williams, the guys who they were kid actors who now are executive producers who created Millennials. I'll have their episode up tomorrow, something like that.
Turn up.
Okay. Tomorrow,
Thursday.
was
No, that's
Friday?
Right. That's right. No, so it'll be Wednesday. Yeah. So anyway, it'll be up when you guys
Yesterday.
watch. Yeah, yesterday. Whatever.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm rusty. Yeah, I've been gone.
This Monday, I don't know. Just look at my IG because I don't have the details yet. But I have a comedy show on Monday in the LA area. And
Hey.
then
Somewhere in LA.
yeah, so just look for the flyers or whatever because I don't know. I didn't get the details yet. But and then yeah, just my regular stuff. Patreon. I finally got my schedule down. So it's it'll be Keelan show Mondays, Daddy Issues Live Tuesdays. Fridays would be I started dropping the raw footage for the All-Star teams, and they are very interesting. The conversations that I completely forgot about. I've actually already had to hit comics and be like, "Hey man, can I post this?"
Yeah.
Because of the shit that was talked about behind the scenes.
Hilarious.
So yeah, sign up for that, and then that's it. I'm not on the road for a sec. Till next month.
Hey, before Tony asks this, before Tony goes, how did it feel being on Zoom? Did it still feel connected?
Yeah.
Oh, this was great.
Yeah, this is dope.
DC.
Oh, good. Okay,
We got
good.
to see your feet.
I'm probably never come in the studio again after this. I'm Zoom henceforth.
You can tell we've been on long because he started pacing after a while. Like he couldn't sit no more.
Yeah, I couldn't sit no more. I'm like,
Yeah, this worked.
good, babe.
What the hell am I doing? I'll be in Atlanta this weekend. I don't have a show, but we're gonna be out there hitting some food spots.
Okay.
The
random
just
trip?
gonna be hanging out in Atlanta
At the
this
Waffle
weekend.
House?
At the Waffle House. I'll probably stop by.
That nigga got money.
No, make sure you go to Busy Bees.
Well, no, we're going out there to shoot some stuff on the food tip though.
Oh, okay.
So I'll be out there in Atlanta. You going, Cam? Oh, and then I'm gonna still do a movie night this weekend for the patrons, patron saints. We gonna watch something this weekend, probably The Wire. Patron saints, man. And is there anything else I need to promo? Verbal Cardio had dropped yesterday, so tune into that. And I believe that's it. I think that's it.
Shout out to IB Black, man. This has been around since the 90s. All black owned company. I appreciate
Really?
you guys. They've
Yes.
been around. You've seen them in Martin, Jamie Foxx.
Oh,
You guys
wow.
had them on?
Yeah,
Fresh Prince.
They used to have the store in Beverly Hills.
Yeah. So they've been
I've
around. They're
never heard
back.
of it.
IB Black, man, is back.
Oh, that's dope.
Yes.
That's dope. Remember, if y'all got questions for us, ask us in the YouTube comment section. We'll tackle them on the show. Appreciate everybody that asked questions.
Yeah,
Thank
good
you.
questions.
Yeah, those questions were great.
We really appreciate
They're not
you in the
gonna
comment
be better
section.
than my questions.
You
next
ain't
time.
you
Okay.
gunshot. You ain't gonna have no more questions, bro.
I'm
That
back.
kind of DC
I'm back.
didn't
Now I
quit.
got my confidence back.
All right. Okay. But thanks for tuning in, y'all. We out here.
We out.